Anyway. All right, let's reel it in.
Please start the campaign.
Reel it in.
Oh my god.
So, hello everybody. It's Persona time, baby.
I can't breathe.
Listen, we need a little bit of bliss before we get into the drama.
We do.
All right, serious time.
Okay, all right. Take a sip of water.
I'm out.
Damn it, Striker.
Hardly know her.
All
I
right.
hardly know her.
Oh God.
Previously, actually, no, hold up. We're getting ahead of ourselves.
Oh.
Zeph.
I was waiting for you to say it first, and then I was gonna do it. My finger was hovering over it.
Also, just making sure we talked about Patreon, right? We did.
We did.
Okay, just making sure. Okay.
We did.
In there,
Thank you to
we
our
did.
patrons.
Yes, we did. Yes.
Oh.
Holy. All right. Previously on Persona D&D, you guys got into your climactic battle with Leo Shinami. And yes, it was as difficult as you thought it would be. Maybe if not a little more so.
Yeah,
And then
a little bit more so.
With a little bit more so. You guys destroyed one of the statues. You were able to use the key on another statue to turn it off. It came relatively down to the wire, where you ended up winning on an all-out attack. Congratulations. However, Cyrus, you did not partake in that final attack because you weren't
In
unconscious.
spirit.
In spirit, you
He did.
in
He
spirit,
did.
in spirit, in spirit,
Yes,
in spirit.
We flavored it.
Yeah, we flavored it. But you were unconscious.
Yes. Still
Throughout the fight, Cyrus, as you crossed swords with Leo, landing blows on each other, you did get visions of a time that you did not recognize, meeting a boy who looked similar to Leo, traveling through a mountain pass and fighting a white dragon, meeting a woman who looked like Faye, becoming king of some land alongside this woman. And you also saw a battle between yourself, Leo, the headmistress, and a young woman who identified herself as Ophelia. Right as we were ending session, the scene was playing out where you were heavily breathing. Leo rammed you out of the way, and he ended up being beheaded in your place by the headmistress as she took a swing of her sword. That is where we ended game. That is where we are starting game. As Cyrus, this vision continues. You look over at the now dead corpse of your longtime friend. Your eyes wander over to that older woman who looks like Ionos, screaming on her knees at the sight. Your eyes wander forward more over to where the headmistress was standing, and now she's standing near where your throne was. And she's standing in front of the woman who looks like Faye. There is no resistance from the woman. There is no fear. There is no anger. She just nods her head and she stands up, and Aurelius reaches out and grabs hold of her, throws her over her shoulder, and begins walking down the steps. She looks over at you, Aurelius does, sort of narrows her eyes, but keeps walking. And she exits the throne room, and Ophelia is standing there, looking down at you. A smile cracks across her face. And she says, "Some king. And she turns and walks away as the door closes behind her. That's where the vision fades. The rest of you.
Hi.
Hello. Sent. Cyrus is unconscious in your hands. Cyrus, make a death saving throw to me, please.
Okay. How do I do that again?
Roll a d20 to me.
Okay.
I'm gonna let him do it. Okay, we'll see what happens. It's your first one, right?
Okay. Yeah, it's his first
All
one.
right, potion of healing.
Yeah.
Cool.
So go ahead and feed that to him.
Yeah, I'll be fed to him. Yeah, he'll just kind of pop the cork and just pop it in his mouth.
So Leo is like knocked out now. Right?
No, he is not. We're doing the potion one part first because it's kind of happening like simultaneously as the second part. So okay. So
Eight points.
I went right away as well.
Yeah.
8. Okay,
Eight.
cool.
8. So while Sent is doing that, Avarith and Flair, you watch as Leo falls to his knees, defeated, breathing heavily. And he's looking around the room, hands by his side. The sword is still in his hand. But he doesn't look like he's wants to fight any longer. And he turns his head, almost looking behind him towards Cyrus. And he says, "Why? I wanted to protect you. How did it end up like this?" And Cyrus, now you are starting to come to as you hear him say, "How did it end up like this?"
Yeah, Sen's gonna pull him up and kind of start carrying him over to, like shoulder to shoulder, carrying him over to Leo.
Yeah, as Cyrus kind of comes to as well, like since he's still in Phoenix form, like the fires of it are significantly weaker, but they're still there, and just kind of like a more of a warmness that you feel as you lift him up, and the flames are just kind of flickering off of his shoulders and off of the edges of his armor as he gets, as you lift him up. And Cyrus will respond saying, "I could ask the same of you. How did it come to this? Why? What happened to you? What happened, Leo? You weren't always like this. Yeah, you had your grievances. I understood them. I sympathized with them. But damn it. Why? Why did it have to end up like this? Why did you turn out this way?"
Starts shaking his head. And he reaches up with his free hand and he... As all of you begin to watch, as he almost is like cringing in pain, as you watch this shimmering light around him start to crack, and then it shatters. Almost like some sort of shield around him broke. He... All my life, every single day in Shinami, my parents wanted nothing more than to take down the Pontifex. They wanted to take down the whole system. They wanted a restart of the world. They said I was a tool for that end. They said that I'd be leading them into this bright new future. For a long time, I rejected the thought. But I couldn't tell them no. And following the instructions, have done so many horrible things. I've hurt people, I've killed people, how do I even go on from here?
Cyrus is going to turn his head towards Sent and kind of gesture with his head to put him down by Leo.
Drop you. No, he'll he'll kind of like ease you down and kind of into like getting you kind of like more set on your knees in front of him.
Can I, with my foot, just get the sword out of his hands and just kind of slide it?
You move your foot towards Icebane and you realize that his whole entire hand, like his whole right hand where he's holding it, is iced over, that he can't even let go of the sword even if he wanted to.
Ooh.
Okay. So there goes his right arm. Can I
Can I cut off his arm?
can I stomp on it and break it? So his whole arm is just iced.
So like up to his wrist is like cased in ice, basically.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, so you get set next to him.
Now kneeling in front of him, like across from him, or in front of him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like probably like a foot or two away from him. Not like super close, but like enough where I could shimmy over if I need to.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sen's gonna just back up a little bit and kind of just stand near you, but just like maybe a foot away from you. Still gun out ready, just in case.
You're right. You've done so much bad. Tried to kill me. Lord knows what else you did to my sister. I'll even begin to know who else you've hurt. Who else you've killed. For your parents' vision. For their twisted vision. I don't even want to know what you did for the headmistress.
Flair's face is just kind of scrunching up as he's saying like all the people he's hurt and killed.
Yeah.
You remember what I told you when I first saw you like this? That I would put an end to your campaign. The fires of rebellion would put an end to your stupid ideals. It wasn't just mine. Everybody else here made sure to stop you. If you dare think that death is the way for you to atone for this, then you are dead wrong. You are dead wrong. That's the easy way out of this. I think you know that too. If you really want to try and make up for everything you've done, and you fucking live with the grief, the guilt. And you carry that for the rest of your damn life. We'll find ways for you to atone. You're not getting off scot-free. I just want to know. Why did this go wrong? What happened to my brother?
Ever since I was a boy, my mother was always looking for things, investigating the Pontifex, the Ionos. When she overheard, Ionos spilled the beans about you. You should have seen. She was awful. She said that you were the key to taking everything down. She forced me in between, said that I needed to do it and that it was my duty as the prince. I can't shell this off onto anybody else because my decisions are my own, but the decisions that I made as a boy are heavily influenced, and that's not an excuse.
Damn fucking right, it's not an excuse. You might be a victim, but that doesn't justify a single damn thing you've done. Not just to me, but to everybody else here, standing in this room.
I've tried so hard to do what I thought was right, to follow the path of belief that if I kept going, maybe if I just kept going, there was a world that I could make it through this. And that I could rewrite the story at the top. And it would all be fine. Suppose I was
really are an
misguided.
idiot.
Yeah.
You did
Planning,
the stupidest thing
was-
imaginable.
Planning, I guess, was never really my strong suit after all.
Yeah. Never was. You didn't. I don't need protecting anymore. I never needed protection. And I appreciate what you. I appreciate what parts of you that weren't influenced by your damned family growing up. Leo,
Slowly
Can't
looks
forgive
up
you.
at you.
I can't forgive you right now. I don't know when I will or when I'll be able to. If I'll be able to. You know that, right?
Nods.
If you could have seen what I saw The things you did to my sister in her palace. You don't understand how much there's a part of me that just wants to kill you right here and now. But that won't solve anything. Not at all. I don't know what guided you to go towards that mistress, but I can tell you this. She'll kill you when she's done with you. She'll kill you like it's nothing. Absolutely nothing. And I can't lose you. I swore when Cinna died that nobody else would die in my hands. And now you're a royal piece of shit. But you're still my goddamn brother, whether I want you to or not. And I can't see you die. And I won't see you die. Not again. So.
And Cyrus says this, he's starting to move his hand over to the hand that is frozen over that's still holding Ice Spade. Just kind of laying it there right on his wrist. And he's going to say,
let's put an end to this. Just put the sword down.
He looks down at the blade. Sorry, go on.
We'll face the future together. And you will pay for your crimes. But you are going to live your life knowing what you've done. And you'll find a way to atone. But that won't be through death. Your campaign ends here. And now.
Starts to nod lightly, and he looks down at your hand on his wrist. It's a nice blade. I actually don't know where it came from. I know that when I picked it up, I started to see things. Scenes from a different life, and he starts to look around at all of you. It was nice. Nothing like I'd ever seen before. He looks back at you, Cyrus. Friendship, family. But at the end of the line, at the end of the visions, it ended in tragedy. I couldn't protect any of you. I wasn't strong enough to protect you. And I wasn't siding with the headmistress. Wasn't siding with Aurelius. Because I had to. I have used everybody because I had to. It's one of the only things that my parents taught me to do the right way. To be the one who is used. The one who uses others for their own gain, lest you become their puppet. A bit ironic, I guess, considering they were using me the whole time. He starts to not pull away completely from you, but he just like resting his hand more, and just he looks up at the ceiling, which is a map, like a very, very detailed mosaic map of Shinami. And he says, I have made my choices, and I understand this is the end of the line for my battles.
There's one thing. You said that you got it wrong. Yo. You did save me. You did. You were my friend growing up, even if it was under false pretenses. You were my best friend. And not just that. In the past, you did save me. I was the one who couldn't do anything. I was about to die. You pushed me out of the way. You took the blow that was meant for me. I couldn't do anything to protect you. Protect who you cared for. I couldn't do it. So you did save me. If there's one thing you can know that you did right in your goddamn life so far, is that you did something good.
Very well. Then I suppose that's a win I'll have to take.
It's the only one I'll give you.
So, what now? Do I just go?
No. No, you don't. Not until you hand that sword over, one way or another.
Question to DM.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt. Has Cyrus's hand being on like the ice, has that done anything at all? Like has it seemed like the ice has started to like melt away or like break off at all? Not just because of like the fact that Phoenix form is still active, but otherwise.
Make we'll say an insight check. We'll say an insight check, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is a dirty 20.
Ooh, okay. The ice has not budged, but it has stopped. The ice has like stopped getting like thicker, like around his hand. Like it has stopped further encapsulating his arm.
Like was it like starting to encroach up his arm too a bit as well?
A little bit. Like where it was, so like when you originally saw it, it was like up to his like wrist. It was like it was like starting to encroach on his forearm. When you place your hand on his wrist, it stopped going.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
You can continue, Sage.
Yeah.
Hang on. What was the thing I was gonna do?
You just said that he was gonna give the sword to us one way, or hand over the sword one way or another.
Oh yeah. But there was something else that I was gonna do that I said the other day. Yeah.
I know what you were doing. I know exactly what you were doing. Hang on.
Oh, mama.
Yeah.
I need to find it on your sheet. Hang on.
That's what I was looking for too. Was it?
Is it
that-
one of your?
Is it? Do I have it? Or were we just saying things?
I think we were just saying things. Maybe.
We were just saying things.
I think we were just saying things. Yeah. I don't actually know if you have that. I don't see it.
Yeah, I don't think I have that one. I've only got. Okay. Well, never mind then.
I think we might have been looking at your potential spells that you could get, and I think that's why that came up.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And I don't have it now.
No. All good.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, he looks up at you, Flair, as you say that. And his eyes, they don't like narrow towards you like he's mad or anything. They sort of like just look unsure. And he says, "No, it's probably I better take this to the end of the line in this place. Open like this shouldn't be in the hands of anyone any longer."
Especially not you. And that is exactly why you won't turn it over to me. So I may dispose of that weapon.
Make a persuasion check.
Ooh.
Ooh. Okay. Swear if this is going to be the nat one. Okay.
It's not bad.
50.
Not bad.
But
He smiles lightly and he says, "Well, whether or not you take it from this place, it will be disposed of anyway. As soon as this place starts to crumble, that's the end."
That's
You're
not
saying
true.
the sword will break with it.
The sword never belonged to you in the first place.
I
It
know.
wasn't.
Flair's
was
gonna
brought here
shoot like Cyrus, kind of like a side eye as he's talking.
This blade originated in my sister's palace. It had persisted. It was given to you, wasn't it? What's it to say that it'll dissipate if it disappears with you?
And the one who gave it to you under the pretense that she could trust you before you left her bloody and dying in a closet. So turns out she was wrong. So I think you ought to give it back to the people it was entrusted to in the first place. I know
Yeah.
exactly where that sword is from, and I will ensure that it is returned to its maker.
He looks up towards you, Cyrus, and he takes a breath. I saw it too. The whole thing, you know. Who made the sword, where it came from. Leonis Castell and Silas Blackwood.
Our past selves.
It's nice to dream that that's actually true.
Yeah.
Well then. As the King of Atrios, I suppose this is your blade. And he holds the blade up. Still frozen arm, but like he holds it up towards you, Cyrus.
Flair's going to interject. She's going to. No. To me. The sword is to return to me.
I'm gonna also walk up to the sword, and I would agree with that as well.
Cyrus is just gonna turn his head to the both of you and say, I understand the impetus of what you're saying. Can't I just hand it to you after I take it?
Flair hasn't taken, after she like kind of shot Cyrus a look, she's not taken her eyes off him the entire time.
In this case, in your health, I would say it's best not to.
I would
Cyrus
not
is just
trust
gonna. Sorry, you can go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
No, you go ahead.
Thank you. Flair's gonna say, I would not trust that sword in anybody else's hands, especially somebody who currently has a weak disposition. Of what I know of it, it longs for power. It longs to feed off violence. And I will give it violence.
He's gonna kind of look at her and just be like,
Yeah, Scent is staring at her like, huh?
Yeah, Cyrus is very much just like he's kind of taken aback, just like.
I will say her fingers are still like lightly frostbitten. There is still like a slight, every now and then, a shimmer rippling in her skin. Of
Leo kind of looks at you, a little confused, and he's just slightly shakes his head no, and he says, "No, this sword holds memories, yes, but the hunger for violence comes from the wielder."
That much I would have to agree with. I would also like to ask, because we saw the shimmer break off of him, right?
Yeah.
Are you back, Leo? Is it you that we're talking to now?
Make an insight check.
God damn it.
oh, can Flair also?
When you're
So he's not even gonna respond, huh?
Never mind, you already made the
Nat
dice roll.
one. What do I get?
Never mind, you already made the dice rolls.
9.
Wait, I think. Okay, sorry.
Huh? Okay.
No, go-
Yeah. It's hard
Listen,
to
if you want me
tell.
to intimidate him, I will intimidate him.
No.
I'll get the answer.
It's not that he wasn't gonna answer you. It's that he made a face. So I was seeing if you were gonna be able to discern what kind of face he was making. He sort of like raises an eyebrow and like looks confused, but he just says, I don't know what you're talking about."
So it affects memory as well. Interesting.
Cyrus is gonna just jump in here and he'll say, look, we're all not in good shape right now. How much is obvious? At the end of the day, does it really matter who's taking the damn sword if we're just going to bring it back elsewhere?
Oh, it matters.
So his hand, when he reached it out to give it to him, it's still iced up his hand, right?
Yep, it's still iced up. Yeah.
So, okay. And it's just in his palm.
Yeah. So
Well,
like
I'm
he's
holding
holding
it.
it. He's holding it.
It's just like there's like his hand is like has like a chunk of ice on it, so he can't physically cannot let go.
Let
of,
me
like, the sword.
let me give you like a visual like interpretation here.
Oh, bro's whipping out the actual sword.
Old t-shirt.
The old T-shirt. Yes.
Think like this.
Okay.
Just
this.
covered in
Okay.
ice.
See?
Okay.
It's just covered in ice, like thick ice.
Yeah. So he's got the sword in hand. He's holding it out like this. And there's just ice on the sword. Like up his arm.
Got it.
Okay. Could you look at my DM really quickly?
Oh, he doesn't have his headphones on.
Oh shit.
Give him a sec.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wore earbuds for some reason.
Did that help?
It helped.
Yes. Can you look at my DM real quickly?
I can.
The fuck is this song? That's too intense for what's going on.
Um.
The tension is real.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with Flair here again. And this time I'm gonna step between.
There's not a
Seth
lot of
and
there's
Leah.
not a lot of space for you to
I will
between.
make space.
He's still big, by the way. Mind you,
I am
he's still
so
big.
giant.
Yeah.
Yeah, he puts a foot between you guys, and like Leo kind of scoots back like a few feet.
And Flair's gonna just like hop next to Avarath and kind of get in his face and be like,
My face.
listen. No, Leo's face.
Oh,
Sorry,
I
not
was gonna
yours.
say, how tall are you?
How tall are you? Is she tall? She on stilts? She's gonna get into Leo's face and she's gonna be like, listen, you pathetic, unpopped pustule. The only reason you're still fucking breathing right now is for the mercy of Cyrus. And that's wearing a bit thin. I'm scratching my head as to why you're even still alive. You aren't in a position to negotiate. You will hand the sword over to us. And we will deal with it further. Understood?
Cyrus is gonna chime in and be like, okay, what have you not told me? Because this is really out of pocket, and I would like to be caught up, because what the fuck?
The sword was forged by Bahamut's sister,
We know that.
Talus, and I believe that it would be best in my hands and not yours, as Sho warned us against that specifically. Now, I'm a little bit pissed at this guy right here, if you haven't caught on. He has mortally, almost fatally wounded two people I care very dearly about. And almost the rest of you too. So if my patience is a little bit thin, that might be why. And not to make a pun, Leo, but thin fucking ice.
No, it's actually appropriate that you made the pun.
that was a pretty good one. Yeah, that was.
It's
Justified.
real what we're
She's
talking
gonna
about.
like angrily, but like, still with a scowl, like scowling at Leo, just kind of like holds her hand out to fist bump Avra.
Yeah, I'm gonna shrink down now because the time's up.
Time's up, yeah.
And I'm gonna look towards the sword. Can I? Is he willingly handing it still or no?
It's like down at his side, because I mean he's on the ground still. He's
Yeah,
literally
you
on his
did, like,
knees still.
You stepped in between us, so like you
Yeah.
kind of got.
So I'm
shaken
gonna
a
look to him
little
and just be like, "I'm going to take this now. Are you going to allow it?"
if we have to count to 3 for you like a Benjamin
we
child,
don't. He is injured. We don't have to do anything more.
and at 1, you will crush his arm.
Sen's just gonna put his hand on Flair and just, okay, this is a little much.
She is terrifying right now, so make sure your next answer is good.
He kind of looks at both of you, just like unsure. Looks past you guys at Cyrus.
Cyrus will just kind of start to stand up, and he'll kind of limp on over, and he'll put his hand on Flair's other shoulder, and similarly he'll do the same to Avraf's shoulder too, and
She's growling, like there's a slight growl as you do, like a guttural, like.
Not that growl, bro.
Little growl.
Not that growl. Yeah.
Got that dog in him.
he'll just kind of say, "We're talking later because I feel like I still don't have the full picture. But I understand how you feel, Flair. I get it. I've been there. Just ease off just a little. He's already down. This
Yeah.
fight's over."
Sen's gonna like lighten his grip or like tighten his grip just a little bit and just, I don't even think this is the same Leo that we just fought.
No. Is this man responding to me?
He looked to Cyrus and hadn't
Yeah,
said anything yet, I
he's
presume.
yeah. No, yeah.
No, I'm looking at his mouth.
Or mouth.
I'm looking at his mouth. What that mouth do though?
What that mouth do?
He. Go on.
As Cyrus was going to turn to Leo and then say, "Is it just that easy? Just say you're relinquishing it, or does it have to go to me?"
The only ones allowed to wield this are those who are worthy.
Cyrus will immediately turn to Avraf and Flair and he'll say, I wouldn't trust the sword in either of your hands, not because of...
To hell with this. He's
That-
gonna bend down and put the bag back in his bag of cold.
It's still
You
attached
putting
to
the-
his hand.
It doesn't matter. I'm slipping that
Okay.
bitch all the way through and over his
You-
hand.
So you put it up to his hand, and he just like sits there with his arm just in the bag. And he kind of
sword
like
doesn't go
raises
in.
an eyebrow at you. Well, the sword is in there with his hand, but he's still holding it.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So he just
So
looks at
either
you and he
your
kind
hand
of
joins this, or you can let go.
I don't think that's going to work the way you think.
And also, we're not fucking tearing his arm off.
Could.
Why
So
not?
what do you think?
Because we're not fucking animals. We're better than he is, okay?
To be
God,
fair,
I
to-
was
He
just
knew
about-
what he was doing the entire time. He's been manipulating everybody. He's been using.
He's just looking at him with a smile. He's just like, what do we gotta do, man?
again,
Look.
this I don't think this is even the same Leo we just fought 2 minutes ago, guys.
He just admitted it.
Okay,
Look.
I'm not trying to. I don't want to hurt him. I'm just.
Can we just shut up
yoinking the
collectively for
problem.
a second, please? All of us?
Just gonna put the hand
Okay.
back a little bit further.
What I was going to say is, I don't trust the sword in your guys' hands because I don't know what the sword would do to you. I don't want anything bad to happen to anybody.
And we don't want anything bad happening to you. He's gonna kind of toss his head back.
All of a sudden, Flair just looks very normal, like not frostbitten, cold,
I don't like that.
not angry, and she's just looking at all of you and being like, "Why is everyone so mad?" Like, hang on, let's just talk about this logically. And it's like her demeanor's just shifted on a dime, just,
Did you just...
within a
did you
snap.
just-
And then she's like, "Hang on, let's just talk about this for a second." So
Did you just change seasons?
what?
What
And she looks at her hair
What happened?
and
Are
she's
you
like,
you good?
No. What? Why? What?
You
Why
were
are you
just
so mad?
extremely
Oh, yeah.
pissed off
Does it-
at all of us
You
just
wanted,
now.
you basically
Yeah,
wanted to
so-
cut his arm off, and you were
Maybe-
pissed at
Maybe
all
that
of
was
us.
a little extreme, but look.
Leo,
look,
your
look,
armor
okay.
did get good really well, though. I'm not gonna lie. It was
But-
good.
Okay.
He does
Ever.
magic. I'm saying. What?
His magic? Okay.
No, well, no, like, I'm just.
Are you
trying
two
to help my
okay?
blacksmith. I like
Are you
him.
both okay? What the fuck's going on?
I'm talking to him.
Why
He's
is everyone
great.
looking at me weird? What's wrong? Do I have something on my face? She's gonna start wiping.
We'll talk about that later. You were
Okay,
talking about
just-
chopping off his arm. That's all I'm gonna. This.
Well, maybe
Yeah.
I was a bit extreme.
I'm not
I don't
chopping
know
off
why,
his
I
arm. It just.
Anyways.
Leo
Yeah.
reaches out and he puts his hand on your shoulder, Avref, and he starts like
Yeah.
kind of pressing on it to try and start to stand up.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I can help you up here, bud. Here, come on. You
And
know,
he stands
grab it
up.
under his arm and pick him up.
Yeah. He pulls the sword out of the bag and he
Why?
Put that bag away,
Look-
Avaref.
You went to put you literally went to help him up. Of course you're gonna be able to take it out.
Put the bag away.
He starts to sort of limp over to you, Cyrus, and he puts his hand on your shoulder. I've made a lot of mistakes. I understand that. And if this sword is going to be destroyed, make sure it is destroyed.
Cyrus will just
No,
give a solemn nod.
Flair's gonna walk over and like step in the way and be like, "No, Cyrus, you cannot take the sword. You've been warned against taking the sword. We all have. I think Sho was very serious about this. Please, how do you know that I am not worthy? How do you know that I am not worthy for this? I don't want to wield the sword for hatred or violence. I want to understand it. That's all I want. I want to understand this is a part of my God's sister. I want to know if there are others like it out there. I want to use the information that I can glean from for good. Leo said that it holds memories. Maybe I could understand it.
What Sho told us was that if somebody who wielded the Dawn Sword and Icebane were to ever come around again, that his country would do everything in their power to hunt them down and kill them.
Yes.
And
that means your
to
life
me-
would be forfeit if you take this sword.
You'd be in danger.
I know. What makes you think I'm going to use Icebane as well?
I think all they mean is just.
Let's both of them.
I think all they mean is just having it. Just having it in your possession.
She's gonna turn to Leo instead and be like, "Leo, listen. After everything you've done, after everything that we know about this past lives drama, these issues in the past, and these old wounds left behind on countries as generational scars, I think it's right if I take this. I want Bahamut to understand it and to try and do some good. Make good with this thing that's done so much evil. Please." She's gonna hold out her hand.
What evil are we talking about here? We barely have a grasp on what this sword has done. This isn't just about memories of Bahamut's sibling. This is information about the headmistress. As we were fighting, I saw flashes of my life, the same that he saw. The headmistress killed Leo in his past life. The headmistress took a woman who looked just like Faye.
Did
And
did you
sorry,
did you
go.
see what happened after he died though? Like with your past self? Maybe he went like maybe what they're saying is true. Maybe he went into a, violent rampage to try and get revenge, That's what they're getting at, that may be what could, potentially corrupt you like they were talking.
A scent?
Hmm.
You don't hear anything, do you?
Do I hear anything?
Yes, now that you are starting to pay attention, you start to hear cracking, very, very light cracking.
I don't like the look of these things. I know it's ice and whatnot, and it tends to melt, but this doesn't look good.
We need to go either take the sword or don't. Doesn't matter who takes it. And he starts reaching
Why
for the
don't we
sword.
just take him with us? We don't need the sword now.
Scent starts reaching for the sword. We need to take it or not. Let's just fucking go.
It still has ice stand.
Yep. He's just reaching for it. See, just doesn't fucking matter. Does anything happen? Does it react at all? Does Scent trying to take it?
As you reach down to take it, the ice actually goes up further on his arm.
He's pulling back. He's pulling back and just backing up, making his way towards the door with just his gun out, looking everywhere of take it or don't. We got to go.
Cyrus
We can.
is gonna-
We don't have to be here to take it. We can just leave now, and we don't have to deal with this ice.
Cyrus is just gonna walk up. He's gonna put himself underneath Leo's other arm, assuming Avraf's still holding up.
Yeah.
And just
Mm-hmm.
we leave now. And just also question for the
Yeah.
sake of knowing specifically where Cyrus is this the arm that Leo is still holding Icebane in?
Correct.
Okay. Cool. It's just for my brain to know specifically what's happening. Cool. Cyrus is basically going to prop himself underneath, and to do that, he is going to have to move Leo's arm.
Okay. You go to reach for his arm. The ice comes down almost to his knuckles.
Scent's kicking the door open at this point. We got to go.
You kick the door open. Avrif and Cyrus, as you're sort of having Leo kind of propped up on your shoulders to kind of get him to start moving, he looks over at you, Avrif, and he lets go and he pushes you forward, reaches back and pushes you forward from the back.
Oh,
and he says,
Can I? Okay.
He says, "It'll be all right. It'll be all right. As long as he doesn't attune to the blade, it'll be all right."
So I can take it you are attuned?
Ma'am.
And until you're not, that sword stays.
It does.
The only way to undo that is for you to give it to me, isn't it?
It is.
All right.
Let's just go and deal with it afterwards.
I'm doing this so you can atone.
He lets go of you, Cyrus, and he takes a step back and holds out his hand with the sword, the ice beginning to go down even more, almost to his fingertips. And he reaches out for you to take it.
Cyrus will reach out and he'll take it, and as he does, he'll kind of put it to the side and kind of half sheath it, and then give Leo a tight hug.
You reach in for a hug, and he says, in your ear, he says, "I made mistakes. I keep saying it, and it doesn't make it any less true. And I know I can believe in you. That you can protect yourself more than I could. And I trust your friends to save this world. Don't forget, Cyrus. that I'll always. And he fades away.
Cyrus will just kind of stand there. His hand that was hugging Leo, or his arm that was hugging Leo, just kind of slowly falls to his side, and he'll just kind of stand there for a second, just kind of give a nod, and very solemn nod, and he'll just say, "Yeah, I know."
All right.
And then he'll just start running to catch up with the others. And as he's running, his cape kind of starts to defreeze a little bit. It's gonna go back to its original like red hue that it was before, a little more brighter, a little more orange than the ice cold blue that it had been for the past while. And he's just gonna have Icebane like kind of backhanding it as he's running.
And as you do, as you run through the halls, everybody, you know, kind of following suit, assuming you are Flair, Avrith, Sen?
Yes.
You all running?
Yeah, Sen's gonna kind of let Cyrus catch up to him. He's just gonna kind of grab his shoulder as they're running and just, he's not gone. We'll see him in just, you know, a moment. We'll see him soon.
Flair's,
I know.
What's up, Sage?
oh, Flair was kind of like lagging a bit behind Cyrus, like watching him go. Just never taking
Okay.
our eyes off him.
Yeah. All right. And so you
Question
can.
to you, Dashing. Should
Yes.
I add Icebane to my inventory?
Not at the moment.
Not at the moment. Okay, cool. just asking for the sake of it. Cool.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Good.
If it ever becomes attuned, then yes, we will cross that bridge.
Okay. Specifically attuned. Okay, got it. Cool.
Yes.
Cool. I thought.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right. So you run through the halls of the castle, passing by Cyrus. You're sort of leading the way as you know the layout of the royal castle of Shinami. You make your way out the front towards the exit of the palace as it is beginning to crumble all around you. And you exit. All of you exiting. You re-arrive at the arena. Scent, Flair, Avrith, you are on the outside of the arena, right where you left. Cyrus, you are not. You are in complete darkness.
Am I still in my palace garb? Or am I in my regular clothes?
You are in your regular clothes.
Okay.
Looking around, you can't see anything. You can't really feel anything. It's hard to breathe. The air is thick. And there is a light in the distance that catches your eye. It's moving towards you, and you can see in this light, it's almost like a blizzard. As something is moving towards you. What are you doing?
What can I do? I'm in complete darkness. Like, it's hard for
Yeah.
me to breathe. It's hard for me to move. I'm pretty battered. Is there anything else I can kind of perceive from this light outside of, like, it feels like there's like a blizzard kind of coming out of it? Like, does it feel like this is more hostile than it is just sort of like a flash of like a vision?
Make an insight check.
Insight. Okay.
See what you
That is
can
a
discern out of this.
Dirty 21.
Does not seem hostile. Does not seem like it's a hostile force that is washing over you. As the light begins to move towards you, the air actually starts to lessen. It's still hard to move. You feel cold. And holding up this torch as you see the light, the flame start to flicker as it gets closer. It's you. It's not quite you. Wearing different clothes. Looks a little more weathered. but he leaves the light over you as he stops almost in front of you, and you're finally able to start moving normally. You can breathe normally in this light. And he smiles. He says, "Well, hello. I wasn't expecting to see you here."
I wasn't expecting to be here.
The pleasure is mine. My name is Silas Blackwood.
I know. I'm Cyrus Blackwood.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I am
just
the...
swapped around 2 letters.
Yes, well, I am the former king of Castel, the former king of Shinami, and the founder of the kingdom of Atrios.
I know. So I've heard.
He
And
sort of looks around. Is there nobody here with you?
Doesn't seem like it. I was just with my friends. We had just fought an old friend who had been turned into our enemy. He held Icebane.
Damned blade.
Yeah.
I thought it
I
was something special.
Am I holding Icebane still, or is there nothing in my hands?
There is nothing in your hands currently.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Just wanna-
Yes.
Cool.
We don't
Continue,
see
please.
Cyrus in the arena either, then, huh?
Looking into the arena, it looks like he is still on the ground, and Leo is like standing over him.
Are we able to do anything?
It looks like it is almost like frozen in time. It looks like the Dark Hour is still actually active,
Interesting.
except
answer's no.
Cyrus is frozen. I mean, you can move around if you want, but
Oh, okay.
we'll get there when we get there.
Oh,
Gotcha.
The Silas looks at you, Cyrus, and he nods and he says, "All right. Well, I'm actually looking for somebody. I'm hoping you can help."
I can try. Who are you looking for?
Looking for my wife, Celica. You know her?
Yes, I think I do. Why are you looking for her? I mean, I know she's your wife, but you're all the way out here by yourself.
Well, she's special. I lost her a while ago. I'm actually not sure exactly where I am now. I've been wandering out here in this damned storm for who knows how long.
Was this after she was taken? You left right afterwards?
No, I resolved that. With the assistance of... Oh. Istis. Yes.
Istis?
Yes. She was great help, in my final battle with, Aurelius. That was an insane battle. I didn't think that I was going to win that.
Did you kill Aurelius?
No, I wasn't concerned with killing her. I just wanted Celica back.
Okay. What makes Celica so special?
She's like me. She is and she isn't. She's so unique. She captured my sight the first moment I met her. Everything she said to me, everything that she's done, she's always changing, and I love to watch her grow. She had a hard start to life. She's not normal. I guess.
Kinda
But
innocent, little not all there sometimes.
kind of looks confused. No, very put together, reserved right now. Anyway, last time I saw her. Very smart, intelligent. She's
Okay.
extremely literal. Feels like she
Gotcha.
doesn't get jokes sometimes.
Yeah. 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 um. Well. Why? I guess I'll ask again, a little more specifically. Why are you looking for her? Did she leave? What led you to be here? Or, I mean, to go searching for her in the first place?
Somebody need a reason to go looking for somebody they love. I don't remember. It's been so long that I've been looking around that I think I've actually forgotten, and a little weird to see myself out here. Yeah. Wasn't
Yeah,
expecting that. But crazier
I
things have
wasn't
happened, I
either.
suppose.
True. Can I insight check him to kind of see, like, I want to kind of check his body language, his face, like, if there's
Mhm.
anything kind of, if he's being genuine or not, I guess, like, with what he's
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
Okay. 17.
Looks like he's hiding something about, you know, when you're asking about, like, what's her importance. He is not being 100% truthful with you. Everything else seems pretty genuine.
Why are you really looking for Celica? And Cyrus's, like, kind of demeanor's gonna shift a little bit. His eyebrows are gonna furrow, and just gonna, like, stare directly at Cyrus. Not Cyrus. Goddamn, the same
Silas.
person, basically. Silas.
Yeah.
And say, I know she's special, but what else makes her special besides the fact that she loves you? Or that you love her?
Because she is somebody that needs protection. She is unable to defend herself. And yet she's so powerful. And she doesn't even know what to do with it or how to control it. She lost control. I don't know what happened, how it happened, what was happening. She is the reason why the world is like this right now.
What do you mean?
She created the veil.
Excuse me?
She needs my protection from those who would wish to usurp her power.
Question: Did you say usurp?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
What do you mean by usurper power? Like to take control over the veil?
I'm not sure of the specifics because she won't tell me. But when Aurelius created her, there was devious intent. And I won't let Aurelius have her, and if Aurelius has her right now, then I need to hurry along.
Aurelius doesn't have her. She's
You
sick.
sure?
I know. Look, I can tell you care deeply for her. And I do too. Not to the same extent that you do, at least I don't think I do. But I have a little party of sorts that is doing her best to keep her and many others safe. And to be frank, I don't know where this is or how I got here. I mean, I'm sure you can tell I'm a little worse for wear. But from one man to another, I guess I should, well, even one me to another me. I'll keep her safe.
Is that a promise?
An oath.
And Cyrus will put out his arm, kind of like for like one of those like arm to arm handshakes.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, if that's the case. And he reaches out and he takes your arm. If you're taking over from here, then use this well. And he drops the torch and reaches out his other hand and puts his palm on your forehead. And you feel as this energy just shoots into your mind, almost like a series of memories being forcefully like intruded into your brain. I just put it in your notes. Congratulations.
Oh boy, I was waiting for this.
You have the story of Silas Blackwood.
Oh
that
shit,
you
let's
can now
go.
read.
Great.
And he reels back and he lets go. He leans down and picks up the torch. I guess I can head home now.
Yeah,
Maybe I can finally get some rest.
before you leave, I have to ask. What of Icebane? Is it truly as dangerous as I've been told? Is it bad for it to be in my hands?
It awoke my wildest dreams and allowed me to conquer a nation. I was able to kill anybody that I pleased. Was able to do anything that I wanted to. And I was able to rule the entire known world. If I had the sword, if I had both. If it meant bringing about peace, if it meant that I could keep her safe, if it meant that I could bring Leonis back to life, I would do it.
No matter the cost.
Whatever it takes.
Cyrus just kind of standing there, just nodding his head.
I understand.
Slowly nods. He turns and he begins to walk away.
Silas.
Stops. Turns and looks at you. Yeah.
Rest well. I'll try not to let you down.
Be sure that you don't. And he continues to walk away.
And as he kind of just starts to walk away, Cyrus just kind of say to himself,
It's an oath.
All right. And as he walks away, the darkness takes you once again. And you open your eyes and you are back in the arena. The rest of you, while all this is happening, are watching on as the dark hour seems to still be active. And almost in the same instant when you're about to actually start moving to do something, it ends. And you watch as inside the arena, it looks like Cyrus is on his back and he's lunging up and he catches Leo on the jaw with his sword. Leo falls over unconscious. As Cyrus is still sitting there on his behind, just like sword up, as Leo is laying next to him. Inside the arena, Cyrus, you are just sitting there and Leo falls over unconscious next to you.
the
Just
the arena is,
collapses.
yeah, like the arena is in like the magic bubble kind of version of it.
Yes. Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
cool,
Yep.
cool.
Yep. Yeah.
Cool. Cyrus kind of just. Sorry, go ahead. I'll let you do your thing.
Yeah. No, the entire arena just goes silent. And then just erupts in cheers and screams of elation, of just what a match, like that was insane, blah 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 blah, you know, just like people freaking out right now at what just happened. What you got?
Cyrus is just kind of still kind of like in that moment of being like shocked, kind of awake from what just happened and seeing that happen. He's just gonna kind of like hold his sword there and just kind of start to like breathe very heavily and shift his head around and get his bearings and look down towards Leo, and he just falls flat unconscious, right? Just
Yeah, he's out cold.
Cool. Is the bubble still up? Or is it like dissipated too?
It's starting to like crack from the inside. You can tell that it's about to drop.
Cool. Is Icebane still by Leo's side?
It is not.
Okay.
It is in your hand.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Okay. Cyrus will kind of notice that. He'll just kind of start to prop himself up using Icebane to, carry his weight back up and just kind of stand there, Icebane down on his side, and just kind of stare down at Leo and just breathe heavily as he processes everything that happened between the memory implantation from Silas and everything that happened in the palace and the fight against Leo there, and just will kind of start searching the crowd, trying to reorient and try and meet eyes with the party.
Yeah, you start to run around, and Faye steps into the arena and starts walking towards you and stops when she sees that you're holding Icebane, and she spins on her heels and like holds up her arms. Winner is Cyrus! I'm sorry, Raven! And everybody is cheering, Raven, Raven, Raven. The rest of you guys, what are you doing?
Running up to
Walking
Cyrus.
into the arena.
Yeah,
Flair, sorry.
go ahead. Go for it.
If Flair was already like, even before it was like announced that the fight had ended, she was already like, as soon as she could move again and was able to, she was like steam training it down to like the engine of the entrance of the arena.
Okay. Yeah, easy enough. You are there.
Yeah. And she's gonna like walk up to him and look over him a little bit, and then look at Icebane in his hands. Does it look magical at all? Is it feeling magical? Or is it just feeling
Make an Arcana check.
Okay.
Make an Arcana check.
Do I feel anything too?
You don't feel anything right now.
Okay, cool.
A 4. You
no.
cannot tell. You cannot tell.
All right.
I guess I might as well. I don't know. Why is it perception or is it arcana?
Arcana. Seeing if it's
Okay.
magical at all.
Ah.
I mean, you know that it is a magical blade. It does not look like it is active at all.
Okay.
Okay. So
Oh, go ahead.
sorry. You go. No, because you're not there yet. So you go first.
Yeah. It's just Sense just running up to Cyrus, and like while you guys doing your thing, he's just scooping him up and putting him over his shoulder and like hyping him up with everybody else.
Nice.
Just yeah. So you are currently sitting on one of Sense's shoulders while he's just cheering.
Cool.
Well, he's just cheering you on.
Yeah, Cyrus is just kind of very tiredly, kind of like raise like his shield arm up, just his sword arm just kind of dangling there, just kind of like trying to put on a face.
If he's got his sword arm dangling there, Flair's gonna like hold on to it and look him dead in the eye and be like, "Okay, time to hand it over," as you said.
Can we at least get this over with first?
The
I don't feel nothing coming out of it.
bubble is starting to crack more and more from the inside, and suddenly it shatters, almost like dropping magical dust over all of you. Icebane dissipates, as well as all of your magical gear and armor and weapons. You are back in your normal garb, standing in the middle of the arena, and Faye walks over to you, Avrith, while everyone is screaming and yelling and cheering, and she pulls you down to her level to speak to into your ear because of how loud it is, Avrith.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, "Who is it?
Who is who?
Who is it? Is that Cyrus?"
So far that we know. We've tried to
Okay.
take every opportunity to grab it, but we're not able to.
Okay. All right.
Let's take him to Master.
I agree. Yeah.
Let's do that now.
And while that's happening, you guys see descending the stairs and then walking towards the middle of the arena is Sho. As doctors are beginning to run into the arena, and they pick up Leo and just cart him towards the medical tent.
Real quick, in the fray, can Flair either try to find Aurelius, Dane, Rinko, or the Master? With the...
Make a perception check.
There we go. Hey, not great.
You don't spot any of them.
She cannot see right now. She's...
Yeah. Yeah. No, your third eye is not closed, but it is not open either. Sho walks into the arena and he looks up at you, Cyrus. Looks at you, Sense, and he turns and looks at the arena and he starts to make a motion with his hand for everybody to settle down. And it takes a few moments, but everybody does come to a quiet. And he takes a deep breath and he says, with our festival president and I guess headmistress absent for the closing announcement, I will announce our king and queen of the fire festival. And everybody claps. And you begin to hear murmuring, well, who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? And he says, first, we have accumulated these results, and our Queen of Ice is Flair Clarissa May.
What? What?
Cyrus will he'll kind of bang his shield a little bit with like his his whatever sword's there is the practice sword, just kind of and go like, yeah.
And everybody starts cheering, yay, yay.
Flair at first didn't hear the first part. She just heard her name and she thinks she's in trouble. She's going white. She's looking around. She's like, what's happening? Do I go up? Am I in? Oh, shit, what did I do? What did I do? What have I done? She's like looking at Sen with like panic in her eyes.
You're fine. Just go up. Just go. You're fine.
What is?
Nothing bad.
This is
Go.
this is all in the arena, right? Like this is
It's all in the arena, yeah.
Yeah, so
yeah.
Sho is with us, so like he's making this announcement down there.
Why are they
so,
all
like,
cheering? Is he gonna kill me? Did I get in trouble?
you're the Queen of Ice for the festival.
I'm the fucking what? Oh shit! She's
Just
walking
go up.
after-
You're fine. Just go.
Yeah, and everybody's cheering and yelling, and he says, and your King of Fire.
Shit.
And he pulls out a piece of paper and he says, kind of cocks his head a little bit. All right. Kinben Whitlock.
What?
Huh?
Cyrus immediately is gonna do a double take. He's like, huh? Like audible, huh?
Yeah.
Stories, Ben.
Yeah. Send it to Cyrus. Well, huh?
Huh?
Flair, like, as she gets up there and like as Kimben's name is announced, kind of her eyes look down to Avarith, and if Avarith is paying attention, hopefully,
Yeah.
he might be able to see like a look of, oh, I don't think this is good. Like her eyes on his bed.
And Sho, he looks at you, Flair, and he says, now, Flair, please, let's all make our way to the fire for the final of the festival, and you will lead off the dance of fire and ice in the center of the fairgrounds where our king is waiting.
Oh,
Huh?
okay. She's gonna go bright red. And then, like, before they leave, she's gonna lean into Sho and be like, you don't, like, sacrifice the Queen of Ice or anything in the flames?
No.
Could you? Could you sacrifice me? I think I'm gonna need to die after this.
He pats you on the back lightly, and he says, and he kind of like pushes you off him.
Okay.
You'll be fine.
Okay. Deep breaths, Flair. Good.
And you begin making your way to the dancing ground in the fairgrounds in the center. And that's where we're going to take a quick break.
Okay.
Huh?
Huh?
What?
Dude, session today, man. Session today. Holy fuck.
Bro, I was gonna say when you announced that Flair was like announcing the king and queen, I was gonna be like, this is a Carrie situation, isn't it? They're gonna make Flair the queen and make fun of her.
See, I thought that like because I think my initial thing was like, oh, whoever wins will probably end up being the king because like, you know, like because Leo had mentioned something along those lines, and so I was like, oh boy, it's gonna be Flair and Cyrus, and it's gonna be funny ha-has. It's like, huh? Huh? The man who does not want to be perceived as being perceived? Huh?
The man who RP walks everywhere because he doesn't want to be seen sprinting or running now has to dance in front of everybody, huh?
Huh? Exactly.
I mean,
He still
at least
attends the
it's
school,
not
you know?
at
He
least
does.
it's not a Carrie situation,
Yeah.
and Flair's not suddenly a psychic.
All right. Stretch your legs, get a drink of water, go get a snack. We'll be back
Oh, go make a
in
sandwich.
hopefully 5 minutes.
I'm Zane and I'm ready.
That was pretty close.
All right.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good.
We're back. We're back. Hello.
We're Bingus.
Hello.
We're binging. We're bonging.
Hello, chat. Hello.
Bingus.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Somebody
I'm not-
clip
I
that. Somebody clip that.
What the fuck did you just say?
Oh god.
Daddy, chill.
That's the next soundbite is Sage doing that.
Ooh woo.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Okay. Anyway,
All right, back to serious stuff.
back to it.
Back to Bingus.
Making your way to the dance ground. Are all of you going to the dance?
Yeah.
And still carrying
Cyrus is
Cyrus.
still probably just gonna. Yeah, Cyrus is probably gonna still be on sense, like shoulders, kind of being like, I hope you know I'm very tired and I don't want to come down right now.
I am too, but it's fine. He's just still carrying
You're
it.
strong. You're stronger than me. You got it.
You can see he's got like a small
Alright.
limp, but he's just toughing through it.
Yeah.
Still keeping up to the showcase. Anyways,
You all make your way. Flair, you and Show are leading the way. You're ahead of the group because you are the Queen of Ice, so everybody is following your lead to the dance grounds.
the queen.
And you
to what
see,
degree are they following? If she starts dancing, are they going to start dancing too?
if you
You
start dancing on the way, like conga dancing,
Yeah, or just like if she starts boogieing on spot, is there music playing? What's
there's no music playing right now.
Okay,
So
then
you're
she's gonna
just
look
walking.
insane. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah. So you all make your way to the fairgrounds. You do see standing next to where the fire is being prepared to lit is Kin.
She is going bright red when she sees him. And she's gonna be like, she's just mouthing to him. What the fuck?
He's not looking at you, so you can definitely mount that.
Okay, she's mouthing it. She's just looking insane right now, dancing by
Mhm.
herself, talking to herself.
Yeah. Perfect.
Is anyone standing with her? Show with her? Is anyone...
Show is walking
Yeah, it's-
alongside her. Yes.
We're like
Yeah,
shortly
so
behind
you
you.
and Joe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. She's just kind of like looking up at Show with like big doe eyes of fear, big saucers of fear full of milk of fear.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, so we're the first ones to dance? It's a full dance?
You and him will be the first to dance, and halfway through, everybody else will join.
Halfway. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Good. Oh, good. I've got this. Right? Yeah, right.
Right.
Yeah. Right.
He stops walking as people start forming in almost like a half circle around one side of the fire, and then like they start lurching out to fill out like a full massive circle around where the the fire is going to take place. And you see as the school band is starting to set up, and Kin is still standing there by himself, looking as the fire is now lit, and it begins to rise up with smoke and flames.
Is he
And
watching the fire, or is he
He
looking
is.
around?
He is. He is watching the fire.
Can Flair try to see what's on his face right now? Is he looking elated?
Make an insight check.
Okay. Oh, what is happening?
Hard to tell what is going on in this man's mind. You never really were able to grasp, and you still cannot grasp what he might be thinking.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that tracks.
She's just gonna walk up to him and very sheepishly be like, "Hello, Master. Congratulations on being the king of everything. The festival."
He chuckles lightly. Yes, it's it's definitely an honor. And he turns and he looks at you, and he bows lightly, and holds out his hand for yours.
Okay. She's going to be kind of bright red, and then just put her hand in his hand.
And he grasps your hand and pulls you in and sets up to start dancing as music begins playing. Make a performance check.
Let's go!
At advantage.
Okay. Oh, because
Because he's leading, so.
Yeah.
wait, here we go.
Yeah,
Oh,
all right,
come
not bad.
on. What? Come on.
You're not making a complete fool of yourself.
Okay, that's good.
Worse.
Yeah. I mean, your nervous demeanor is definitely showing through in your moves. They're very stiff. He, on the other hand, is very fluid, so it's almost making up for your stiffness in trying to keep up with him. But while you're dancing, he is noticing your nerves, and he leans down and he says, "Try not to worry too much. Everything is all right. Dane is safe. Headmistress has been dealt with.
She's what? Been dealt with? How do you mean?
Thrown off the trail."
Okay, good. And Faye's safe. Everybody else is safe for now, but might be one other thing that we have to concern ourselves with. And her eyes dart to Cyrus.
He spins you around, like you're not expecting him to do it, but he spins you,
Whoa, shit!
and he catches you again, and he pulls you back towards them to look at him, and he says, "The rumors about this dance are pretty funny, aren't they? They say that the king and queen are destined to have their lives intertwined, but it never does quite say how that works." At this moment, I think I agree with those superstitions that our lives are, in fact, interlocked.
She's gonna kind of go bright red and be like, "Don't take this the wrong way, sir, but I mean, I'd hope so. I'd only hope to always be at your side."
He nods and he takes a step back, lets go, and there's a pause before he takes a step back towards you and begins dancing. And as he does, everybody else that is planning on dancing can go ahead and start dancing, joining into the Dance of Fire and Ice. Is anybody else in the party planning on dancing during this?
If I
Very
can-
tiredly, yes.
If I can find Bernie.
Okay. Yeah, she definitely finds you.
Okay.
Cyrus, you get a tap on your shoulder and it's Faye, and she kind of looks nervous but is wanting to dance if you are.
Yes, until
Cyrus can
softly
just give
sit
a-
you down.
Yeah. Cyrus will just give her a smile and a nod, and she'll be like, and just kind of gesture for her, and kind of put his hands out, ready to hold her for dancing position.
Okay. Avrif,
Oh,
who would you like to dance with?
Dashing.
Sit pushes Bernie aside and grabs Avrif.
Yeah, get the bros.
The bros. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, if
do I
they hadn't
have
go
four
Cyrus
women
could ask.
tapping my shoulder right now? Like, hey,
Or
wait a
who are
second.
the
Who
other
are
two?
you guys? Who are you guys?
I was about
This
to have
is
his
the-
Valentine's Day event.
Yeah.
God.
This is the Valentine's event.
Many women start to approach Avarith. Avarith is starting to panic. No. Oh, I'm trying to think because Dashing. I still won't forgive you for this, but you ripped something out of me. And
I did do
and
that.
that doesn't make this very great as a performer. Not the most wonderful as you see. So the question is, do you want me to eat shit or not?
Do you want to eat shit?
Yes.
Who do you want? Who do you want Avrif to dance with?
Oh,
Come on, baby. Come on. You know the right
Is
answer. You know the right
Ringo's
answer.
still missing, right?
Rinko, make a perception check.
Okay.
Rinko has to make the perception check, not you. That phrasing.
You see Rinko.
Oh shit! Do I see the other one, Serena?
The other one.
You also see Sharina.
Fuck.
You see both of them.
Oh. Dash, and I have a compromise to give to you. If I respec a few levels in the bard right now, do I get my charisma?
No.
Brother.
Gods.
Damn it.
As like Cyrus is like walking with Faye, he kind of sees like Avrif kind of like shift the beam, should be like, oh, and he's like, oh boy. Cyrus just kind of like widen his eyes and look down at Faye, like, ugh, Avrif's in some
At the
deep.
same time, I feel bad for Rinko, and I feel like I owe something to her, but I feel like Sharina would absolutely decimate me.
You will get stabbed in your
you have
sleep.
Bro, you have to choose which girl you're gonna be steady with, bro. You can't play both sides of the field here. You gotta make your fucking decision.
Oh, he can.
Hey.
He just shouldn't.
Hey, I'ma just
you
say,
can.
Avrif, well, not Avrif, sorry,
Yeah.
Zane, you played Man of Medan. You remember one of the choices that they made that they don't actually tell you about? That's probably a good one. Just saying.
Oh, I don't remember
just
that game
saying.
at all. Oh.
I'm just saying. I'm not gonna
Playing
say
that game.
more.
There was a decision that was made that didn't.
What was a hint that they give you? At the very beginning.
The beginning of the game.
Never mind.
The really
Oh, man.
choices matter.
All right, don't
Never mind, never mind.
Don't confuse
I
them.
already have too
All
many
right.
women in my
Never
mind.
mind.
Avrif,
All right.
who are
Yeah.
you choosing to dance with?
Cyrus's mom.
Perfect.
Wow.
Yeah, you don't even know what the fuck she looks like.
I know she's hiding.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Is
my
she
fucking
nearby?
Cyrus's dad will not let you within
she
5
tripped-
feet.
She tripped last time. Maybe she wants a
She did.
redemption arc. Then we can trip together and eat shit.
Who says she's not secretly already dancing?
She's probably already dancing with fucking
Wait,
Cardinal
no, I
Blackwood.
do know what she looks like, don't I? Because
Yeah.
she was there fake frozen or whatever.
No.
Hmm.
Wait,
Yeah, she
well,
was. Yeah, she was.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
I mean, she basically just looks like Iono, so.
There's Jenny.
Yeah.
I love
Like
this.
older,
Okay.
older Myonos, yeah.
Yeah. Don't you dare dance with my mom. Don't you dare dance with my mom.
Go walk up to her and be like, "Hey, lady."
Might have this dance.
Cyrus's
Might
new
have those.
stepdaddy.
Yeah.
Oh, in the room.
Wow, wow.
God.
Fucking throwing shade to Cardinal
Mingling the
Blackwood.
two.
That man can keep a woman,
That's
man. He keeps her
funny.
safe.
That's fair, actually. Okay.
See it.
Oh man. I feel
There's one
okay.
right answer,
I
man.
think-
There's one
I
right
think-
answer.
I would die less if I choose Sharina here.
Okay. All right. Is that your final answer?
Oh god, I feel like I'm on Who's to Be a Millionaire.
Is that your
Are you
final
locked
answer?
in?
Is that your final answer?
Oh man. You know what? I'm gonna walk up and see if she wants to dance. How about that?
Up to Sharina?
Yeah.
Okay, you do.
Of course she wants to.
She does.
Now
Well,
say no and go to Rick.
it's kind of
Yeah. Go say go
Yeah.
go make up for Rico.
Okay, just checking. Hey, Rico.
Just checking. See you later.
Yeah, just wanted to know. Thanks for no. Okay, wait. Okay, real quick. Could I? I'm gonna do a movie scene here. Could I start dancing with Sharina, and then like dip out, use a disguise kit, find Rinko, and then start dancing with her, and then keep going back and forth?
Goodness.
Bro, I don't think that's gonna work like that.
Let's check with the DM. How's the DM doing? Oh,
He's not doing.
he's indisposed.
He's not doing good at all, man.
He's out for the count.
The DM had rocks fall on him and he's died.
Hi, Dashi.
Omnipotent voice in the sky is just like brother, man.
Alright.
He's shaking his head. Yeah.
Is that what you want to do?
You know, usually when you hear that question from a DM, it's not a great thing, but I think we should give it a go.
Okay.
Because that means
You
it's not impossible.
You want to
Everybody
start
watch
dancing
these
with Sharina
rolls.
first. Gotcha.
Well,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Because now is gone, right? He fucked off.
You have no idea where he is.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Everybody who is dancing, make a performance check, except for you,
Fuck.
Flair.
Oh.
Oh, my brother in
Flair, you've already made
Christ.
yours.
I can't
You
wait
have already
to
made
fuck
yours,
up.
so you don't have to make one.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, not bad. Whew,
Yeah,
okay,
pretty good.
man.
All right.
Pretty good.
That's
Yike.
so good.
DM inspiration die.
Sure.
No, I'm not going to that. It makes sense in canon for Cyrus
Okay.
to be kind of on his feet.
Yeah. A little rough. Scent, you are also extremely rough. Bernie has to correct you a lot. And you bump into a few people on accident. They're like, "What? Watch it." As you're dancing. Sharina is extremely pleased
Oh.
that you were
Oh.
dancing with her.
Oh no, Dashing, I don't do this to me.
You're the one who made this decision to try and play both sides of the field.
Okay, he doesn't have to make me
As-
feel bad about it.
As you begin to go into a twist in the dance, you feel that this is a break point where you might be able to pass her off to somebody and jet for 2 seconds.
Can I make an athletic check and just fucking roll? Oh, who would I be passing her off to?
Some
Some
random.
random dude.
Ooh.
Oof.
You're the one who decided to go this route. No take back.
All right.
Do it.
Yeah?
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
You see
All right,
Bernie.
make-
You see Bernie and Scent like 20 feet away. Just gotta throw that out there.
Oh. I can
Maybe,
see over
if you want to. I don't know if that's cool with the DM.
How far are we? Yeah. How
far
we
away
from-
are they?
Can I tangle away? Hide behind a 7-foot creature.
How far away is Scented from Avarith?
Not extremely far away, but to be able to assist him in passing Sharina off to some random guy and her not immediately start looking around forever.
Can I try passing Bernie off to Sharina?
Oh.
You can absolutely try.
I'm gonna like start winking over
Wow.
to Sen, just like, hey.
You know what? Let's let's do some acrobatics checks here.
Absolutely. I would love to. I would love to. This is too funny.
Let's call this acrobatics.
What?
In
I
the
can do
in the
athletics?
spin. No, yeah, acrobatics.
Yeah.
You hate me.
In the spin.
Okay.
Oh
You
God.
better have your DM inspiration die left.
That's a
Okay.
22.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, dude. All right, so you both are like signaling each other with like winks and nods, And then you get to the part of the dance and you both twirl your partners and they just collide into each other to continue dancing as you both jump into each other to continue dancing.
All right, what now?
Is Flair seeing this? Is
Flair
seeing
absolutely, Flair and Cyrus absolutely see this happen.
All right, what's going on now? What are we doing? I saw you wanted to dance. What's going on?
Yeah. I just okay. Listen to me. Just keep moving your shoulders. Just keep moving your shoulders. I need to go find Rinko because I need to make sure that she's also not mad at me. You know. And this is like kind of a good time to do it. You know.
All right, where is she?
Yeah,
Sure, fine, fuck it. Where is she?
She's behind me. Yeah. Just like start ghost dancing or something. I don't know. Break dance, man. Or I'll be right back. And he's gonna go get Rinko.
So since not gonna let go of you, he's just gonna start spinning and making his way towards Rinko.
All right, let's go.
Like for 10, 15 feet, and then he's gonna just let go of you.
Okay. Oh my god.
Garrus just looking over, just like totally like, what the fuck is happening?
And Sen's gonna leave the dance floor. I'm not even kidding. He
Tap my
leaves.
fingers together, dashing. Do I see Miss Rinko?
You see her, yeah. You see her.
This is so stupid.
Flair and Cyrus. What do you guys
This
see?
is so fucking stupid. Oh my god.
What's up,
Cyrus
Flair?
is like, sorry, you go first, Flair.
Please go ahead.
Please go first.
While this is happening, can Flair just looks away for a moment. She's like, "What the fuck?" And then she just goes back to dancing with Kinban. Can she just say quietly to Kinban and be like, "But that being said, I think afterwards we should talk about what just happened in this last palace and the events of everything. There's the Icebane has fallen into Cyrus's hands, and I don't think it should be there. I think this is bad, and this should go wrong. This is all gonna go wrong, Master."
It'll be all right. And he continues to dance a little bit. Cyrus, what are you doing?
Wait, I was
Cyrus.
finished.
Oh, you're not done? Okay,
No, I'm not done.
keep going.
Oh, keep going. Get it.
Keep going.
Please, yeah.
She's gonna be like, but sir, this I don't think it's gonna be okay. I think this is really bad. Also, something really weird happened to me in Leo's palace, and I brushed it off, and people thought that my season changed. And is he going over to fucking Rinko now? And now she's just distracted. Okay, Cyrus's turn.
I can't fucking breathe, dude.
Can
Holy
Cyrus hear
shit.
Flair yelling about noticing?
Yeah, you do hear is he going to Rinko now?
Cyrus is just gonna immediately he's got a pity, you know how in anime sometimes when the characters get on their eyebrows and there's just a big bruise that kind of forces their eye closed. He's kind of got one of those
Right.
so his left or right eye is just kind of half open, and he turns over, he's like, oh, he is doing what I thought he was going to do. Oh, what? Faye,
Mm-hmm.
don't support Avarif in his endeavors to play both sides of the field, please.
Avi can really do whatever he wants, but I told him it's a bad idea.
Yeah, it's a really stupid idea is what it is. Also, sorry you have to do all the legwork. I'm kind of,
You seem a little limp.
just a little. I went unconscious twice. So, not the greatest time.
Well, we
But
can
I'm
stop
alive.
if you want.
No, we can keep going. We'll at least make it to the end of the first song.
All right. You guys keep dancing. Avrith,
Hey.
you are now standing in front of Rinko. She is eyebrow raised, confused at what she just witnessed.
Hey.
Can I help you?
I just feel bad, and we haven't really gotten a chance to talk a lot. And sometimes, people say they talk with their swords, and maybe we can talk with dancing.
I really thought you were going to go somewhere else when you were about to say something about a sword.
What? I don't have swords.
Sure you don't.
Did she lean into my ear and say that?
Yeah.
God damn it. He's just gonna go a little bit red. Yeah, well, you know, I have just someone teach me the well, not he's anyways, would you like to?
Good
Yes.
for you.
No, not that way.
Didn't I see you dancing with a certain princess?
Well, I am still not am technically. Yes. And
Evrith.
no. Hey.
Evrith,
Yeah.
if you and I start dancing, she is going to see us. And she
I mean,
will
you're good at sneaking
likely
around.
stab you in your sleep.
Okay. That sounds like something you would do, though. Actually, didn't you already do that?
Do not test a woman. Just don't do it. Don't play both sides of the fence.
Is this like a very long no?
If you wish to dance with me, I'm not going to say no because I think it'd be hilarious. Not because of any misguided attempts at making a pass
You just
on
don't want
somebody.
chaos. Wait, what? What do you mean? He's just gonna kind of like search with his eyes, like okay. Well, I mean, it's either now and we could, you know, try to dodge like a mini game, but then I can like swing around like I never was gone anyways, and you know it could be fun.
mini game.
Like a mini game.
I'm going to the festival
This-
or another time. Listen, my hands are up.
I have an idea.
Oh,
And she reaches forward and takes your hands. Let's dance.
oh, nice. Can I fit like a
And she,
kind of like a hood up or something? Or like
no, she pushes you out onto the floor and you start
Oh.
dancing with her. Make a performance check.
God damn it.
Oh no.
This is the performance check that I was hoping for.
Oh,
You are terrible.
Oh,
You
no.
actually
Yeah.
almost fall over. And
well, she did push me.
She did push you. Yeah, she did. And you actually almost fall over, catching the attention of a bunch of people.
Oh,
While this is happening, Flair,
Yay.
the song is starting to come to its end, the first one. And Kin stops dancing. He just stops completely and he stands there and he lets go of your hands and he does a light bow and he says, "Thank you, Flair.
Oh,
This has been a lovely dance. Nice break from everything."
wait. Yeah. Thank you as well. Did you do this? Did you somehow rig this so that was
No,
How did this happen then? I
it just does.
didn't
They
think-
say it's random chance, but who knows?
random. It's random chance.
Apparently.
Huh. I see. Well,
I just
maybe it
want you
is
to know.
interesting.
Flair,
Yes, sir.
remember. Your father, your mother, both of your brothers, they love you. Flair,
I
your tale is far from over, and Leo is the first stop on our way to Eden.
to Eden. Yeah,
And his bow deepens.
and you will be with me on that journey.
To the end of the line.
Good. And she gives him like a small curtsy.
And he turns and begins to walk away. And as he does, he points slightly to his left to where to look. And as you look over, you see Rinko basically pushing Avrith over onto the ground. And while she's doing this, Avrith, she takes your hands and like pulls you back up and swings you around her. And you basically go flying back into Sharina.
Oh,
And
she spins into Sharina.
she does.
Oh
And,
my god.
Rinko spins herself in this like moment in this movement to basically stand in front of you, Flair, and she says, "My entrance has been made."
Certainly has. Fluid as always. And she
Mhm.
put a hand to Rin.
Yeah, and she takes it.
May I have the stance?
Of course.
So, what did they do to you?
Make a performance check first.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh boy.
No dance. Oh no.
Hey, not bad. All right.
not bad.
Yeah, it's
bad.
pretty fluid. Pretty fluid. You're a little more loose after dancing with Ken a little bit.
Yeah.
You asked ask your question again, sorry.
Oh, she asked Rinko what Avrith did to her.
She chuckles and says, "Trying to play both sides of the fence, I guess."
Of course. Well, at least he's been shoved around a little bit. Maybe he'll learn a lesson. I'm
Mhm.
sure he feels a bit guilty or something, and maybe a little bit like he's deserving of some divine retribution. And for a second, Flair just like gives a slight flex of the muscles, divine and retribution of like both arms.
Mm-hmm. And Rinko kind of smiles and she's just, "Don't worry. His sword has its sheath."
Oh. Oh. Okay. Yeah, let's not. Has he? No, I'm not gonna. Anyway, look. How are you doing? Are you feeling better, at least? I mean, you're
I feel
actually now.
perfectly fine. And she kind of spins around and she kind of pulls you in and says, "Well, I mean, to be truthful, Dane and I and Athos, pretty tough gamble back there. But we did it. We made it work."
What happened? What did you guys do?
Well, Athos is a lot faster than us, and Faye was really helpful with trying to convince Athos to help us out. So we were able to utilize some of his strength and speed to, escape the ire of the headmistress as she was chasing us down. And then, we put on some hoods and we all ran in different directions and she lost us.
Okay. Wow. Wow, she was really hunting you guys.
Yeah, it was terrifying. She was after me for a little while.
And Flair's going to just like rest her hand on Rinko's cheek and be like, I'm really glad you're okay. I don't know what I'd do if anything happened to you. I'm
Don't worry.
sorry if I keep putting you in these difficult scenarios.
Well, I wasn't sure about this exact scenario until Faye kind of, laid out her plan a little bit. I think the weirdest one was involving Athos. I wasn't sure what we were going with that until she explained the whole thing in front of us, and Athos said that he was down to try if he didn't understand it, but he wanted to give it an effort.
Yeah.
So,
Sen's whole family seems to be full of good people, I guess. Yeah, I don't owe him for that then.
mm-hmm.
So the headmistress, why do you think that she was after you guys and not Leo? Did she say anything? Was she?
Well, she wasn't after us. She was after Dane.
Oh, yeah, of course. She said some weird things about Dane. What's going on with Dane? at the moment. Why
Oh,
is he
he's-
being bait?
Perfectly fine. Well, he was bait because Faye said something about, she shouldn't be the bait. It's like a last resort bait. I don't understand really.
I see. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess that makes sense. She does seem to be quite powerful. It would be very detrimental, I'm guessing, for all of us if Auntie got hold of that, but still. Hopefully Kinbin's made some strides with Dane at least. So that
Maybe.
we can get him away from her. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else you want to say?
Yeah, she's just gonna do her best to twirl Rinko around a little, and then
Okay.
like pull her close and give her a big hug,
Mm-hmm.
and be like, at least I know that whatever happens with us, we'll get through it all together.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You didn't
she
rig any of
smiles.
these, Fire Festival King and Queen things, did you? This feels like
Me
it's you.
rig a vote? Never.
Inside check.
The sarcasm is
Yeah?
real.
Yeah. Yeah, inside check.
Okay. Wait, is it a vote?
An
Look at
11.
these rolls.
So, obvious sarcasm aside, it doesn't seem like Rin had anything to do with this selection.
Okay, all right, but it is a vote though, because I thought that Ken said that was a random selection.
It is up to the committee, the festival committee,
Ooh,
to
okay.
choose.
All right. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I was just gonna like smirk and be like, okay, if you say so. Still,
I say
think
so.
you'd make a better queen than I would.
Have you seen
Yeah.
yourself?
Yeah,
It's
fumbling
pure
around on the
royalty.
dance floor. Please, Rin, you hold yourself with more grace than I could possibly muster in a pinky finger. That metaphor was the wrong way, Rin.
It's a little extra. But. All right. So you continue your dance. Avrif.
Huh. Yeah.
So Rinko has just spun
Yeeted
you
me.
into
Yes.
oblivion, back
Ah.
into Sharina, who catches you, kind of
Oh,
letting
she
go
catches
of.
me.
Yeah, she lets go of
Oh,
Bernie
wow.
to like catch you. As Bernie sort of takes a step back and starts like looking
Can I-
around, like, where did Scent
Can I
just go?
tell Bernie where he went?
You can certainly try.
What do you mean try?
You don't know where Scent
Okay.
went. He left.
Well,
I know he left. That's all he know.
question to DM. When I handed Avarif off
Yep.
to go to Rinko, were Sharina and Bernie just dancing, or were they talking, or what?
It looked like they were talking to each other, fairly confused about what was happening, why they
Okay.
were dancing to each other. If you wanted to go, do you want to go back and try to intervene or make Bernie know where you are?
He's gonna kind of like go off to the side of the dance floor near them, but not intervene unless Avarif does.
Okay, yeah, you watch as Avrif gets launched into Sharina, and Bernie sort of lets go and is starting to look around to try and find you.
Yeah,
Do I
yeah,
see where he is? Can I point?
I mean, he's a pretty big lion, man.
yeah. You can't miss him.
All right.
Yeah, he's
gonna-
he's closer than you think. If you like look up, you'll
Yeah.
see him.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just gonna point then.
And she follows your hand and goes, "Oh!" And she just like kind of skips off towards Scent.
Yeah, he'll kind of follow
Nice.
back up, get back on the dance floor with her, and just keep going.
Mm-hmm. And as you get back on the dance floor, Bernie looks at you and she kind of like punches you in the chest. I mean, not very hard. And she goes, "Do not spin me away like that."
I wanted to dance with Avarif for a second, okay?
Mm-hmm.
What? What I do?
Sure.
What? I can't dance with a homie?
You danced with a homie and then he got thrown into.
I don't know why.
Mhm.
Hey, look, I don't know,
Mhm.
okay? I don't know what happened after I let go of him. He went and did his own thing. I don't know.
Is he cheating on the princess?
I don't know, but he needed me, so I just went with it.
Implicit.
I have more women mad at me.
Cyrus-
Let's go.
Cyrus and Faye like spin around in there, and he's just like, I don't know what he's doing, but he's definitely. And then Cyrus and Faye just kind of keep.
I just wanted to dance with Avarif, and then Avarif said, I'm gonna go somewhere else. So, you know.
I'll remember this.
Don't hold it against me,
I'll
hold it
remember
against him.
this.
He was giving the signals, okay?
I'll remember this.
Go after him, don't go after me.
Too late. You're the one who needs to make it up to me.
Alright, how can I do that?
Ooh.
I don't know. She just still letting you, lead in the dance.
It's like end of the week, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like almost weekend?
It's Sunday.
It is the weekend. It's Sunday.
Okay.
And you're going on school break this upcoming week.
Alright, tomorrow morning, before we do anything, coffee date? I'm buying.
If you're gonna twist my arm about it.
You get all the sweets you want.
Really?
All of them.
Yes! Good job, Bernie. I knew it.
And he'll just kind of just pull her in and just hand on the back of her head. And just, all right, whatever. You just wanted sweets, I know.
Yeah, she lets it and just like keeps dancing. Avarif. You get caught by Sharina falling on your back foot, and she pulls you back up onto your feet.
Oh, thank you.
You gonna explain to me what happened?
Listen, I don't want to embarrass you, and I wanted to test out a new dance move, and I thought it would look good, and I am nowhere near capable of doing it.
Clearly, you looked like three-legged horse out there.
Yes. Oh, that's what she was talking. Okay. In his head. Well, at least I didn't embarrass you and only myself.
Right.
You don't want to get caught up in being embarrassed by me, do you? He's gonna keep kind of moving around a little bit.
If this is gonna go anywhere, your embarrassment is my embarrassment.
Just stop for a second. That was probably the most meaningful thing I've ever been told.
Mm-hmm. That's what happens when two people grow closer, Avrif. And she continues to dance with you, and she says, we are in a very weirdly unique situation. You know that, right?
It's a predicament, which we have yet to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe sometime on break, not with school, we can figure that out.
And discuss. Yes, we might need to. Because got a letter from my father that says that he is beginning the preliminary search to find me a husband.
Oh. Not congratulations.
Not great. I'd like to choose my own if I'm being honest.
Right. I didn't know your house still did that. Huh.
Your house still does it.
Oh. I haven't talked to him in a while. Well, don't fucking laugh at me. I hear you.
Laugh at him.
Her little fucking like no way. Oh man. Yeah, get it out.
No dad, no mom and dad.
Oh, what the fuck? Get away. Way.
Everybody
This is
laugh
like-
at the fatherless
This is like
behavior.
that Markiplier moment when fucking Alexa tells him I found no father in your contacts. Oh, man.
Holy.
It's so
Man.
good,
Oh
My
buddy.
God.
I
Yeah,
laughed.
ever
at
start
the-
sulking
Me
and
too.
leaving.
Oh my god.
Me too.
Okay,
man.
yeah,
Me
it's just
too.
like, yeah, okay, well, I mean, starting the search, when will that happen?
The end of this well, at the end of the year.
Oh, I mean, there's still some time. Am I really someone you would want to partake life with?
There is nobody that I've met that has met the criteria quite yet. Potentially.
Ooh, I'm just.
So that doesn't mean me as well.
Doesn't it?
Well, I don't know, I'm a little bit new to this stuff.
Do I need to be straightforward?
Unless you somehow incorporate food in the sentence, I probably won't get it. But regardless, you said it yourself. You want to be the one to choose, right?
If you see a delicious
So-
cake in front of you,
Yeah.
wouldn't you want to eat it?
Oh,
That's a no-brainer.
Bruh.
Yeah, I love cake. Do you have cake? Oh, that's the thing I was talking about. No, that's the thing I was talking about. I got it. Yeah, it clicked. I got it.
But if somebody made a cake for you and it sucked, wouldn't that suck?
I mean, it wouldn't be good, no.
Yeah, and if you got to choose your own, then it'd be great.
Right. But are you choosing? Are you actually choosing?
Right now, I'm not able to, but if somebody spoke with their parents and they approached my parents with a potential, then perhaps
His
We
eyes
could
widen.
make
Okay.
some sort of move of our own.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk to him, Brain. Maybe we'll get some details and plans and all that stuff I'm really good at. Sometimes. He's gonna have to just look down a little bit.
She kind of smiles and she says, unless, maybe, the cake that I want to eat doesn't want me to choose it.
I've never met a tasty cake that wouldn't choose. Wait. He's just gonna look back up with glint in his eyes. Am I a tasty cake?
You're a pretty
Is
tasty
that-
cake.
He's gonna let go of one arm and just do the yeah, and then just okay. All right. Okay. Well, okay. Well, after you say that we could talk, and I'm
Yeah.
sure my mom could be nice. I have a few things I could. Yeah. We can think of a plan. We got this. Probably. Maybe.
She
Hopefully.
starts smiling. Are you gonna go see them over a break? Or are you gonna write a letter? Should I write a letter to my father and tell him to stop searching actively?
Well, end of the year. We're in October right now.
You are at the end of September.
Oh shit, we're kind of close.
Mm-hmm.
Well, again, we will sit down this week. We'll talk. Don't want to make any hasty things, because if I upset your father, that's.
Well, I mean, you don't have to worry about interacting with my father just yet.
Oh. Right. That's fair. Okay. Well,
You're getting pretty
That's cool.
roboty there, buddy.
Yeah, you're a bit
What?
robotic. You're a bit robotic.
have 300
The fucking oh
no.
what?
uh,
About
no.
Nope.
Nope.
No, crunchy.
Ba-ding, ba-ding.
Hey, buddy. You doing good? No. Oh, nope.
Nope.
oh,
Yeah, you.
He's not
Oh.
doing good.
Hello?
Zane, all we can hear is,
It's a,
Oh.
It sounds like you're about to sneeze.
It sounds like a sneeze now.
oh no. Poor little fella. Hello?
Oh.
Huh? Say a sentence. Nope.
Oh, God.
Oh no. Oh, buddy.
Just turn the music up for a second, because this is funny. Yeah, my
What's your-
my pain's like 230 as well.
Is it?
Yeah,
Well, mine is, but that's normal.
we could maybe try changing the server region. That might work.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hello?
Hello?
What the hell happened to Discord?
Oh, it's dying for everybody. Okay.
Yeah, it just died. I like left and I rejoined. I was stuck on reconnecting because I legit couldn't hear anybody. But I said I was
Yeah.
connected.
I was so confused. I could keep seeing, like, I said, like, the bubbles kept lighting up, and I was like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah. Poor Zane, she's stuck at like 5,000 ping. What the hell?
Dashing, maybe
Well,
try
I'm
changing the
fine.
server. Because
Is
yeah,
it-
like because
yeah.
like I'm even at 230. Like the region in the voice chat.
Gamers, am
Yeah.
I back?
You are back.
Hang on.
Gamers?
Hello?
Wait,
Oh
I'm
my
not-
gosh, I'm back.
I'm not at 230.
Are
Well,
we
it's
are we
because
in
you're
your
closer
region?
to-
I don't know.
We
Where do I
might
go
be in
to
like.
oh,
we might
region
just be East
override?
Coast.
Yeah, it's just like
Yeah.
US East.
It's set to automatic right now.
Try US
I
East.
Wait.
Yeah, you can try US East or US Central.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This might eat you, she.
That's okay.
We'll see. We'll see. Amazing.
All right.
Amazing.
I have 35 ping
35,
now.
there it is.
Yep. Mine went down to
38.
33.
Look at that.
Shigo, you said you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
This is normal. This thing is normal.
All right.
My fucking
Okay.
entrance sound, my god.
Fucking
I love
Warthog.
Smash.
Do I?
My freaking ping went down to 17.
Yeah, I think we were over in Europe.
Yeah, we might have been.
Maybe.
Holy
maybe.
crap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all get on my level.
She,
Sage, now you're on our level.
you've been overriding my ping this entire time.
I'm too strong. It's Flair's muscles.
Mhm.
She grabbed the server and just pulled it to her.
Oh my lord. All right.
Remember what you were gonna say, Zane?
Okay.
Nope. Oh, I don't know. It was something about the week. But yeah.
Oh, talking
Sitting
about
down
you
during
go.
the week,
Yeah.
you don't
Yeah, I'm ready
need
to go
to.
whenever.
Yeah. Okay. So she said, you don't need to worry about meeting my father right now. We don't need to worry about that.
Well, then we have a little bit more time.
Well,
will,
I mean, we need to jump on this, like, sooner rather than later. So, like,
okay.
like, I need to write a letter, you need to write a letter, and
Right.
we need to alert our parents, that
What are you doing tomorrow?
you want to write the letter together.
Oh, I feel like we could sit down and discuss. Yeah.
Like,
we want to see what life is.
Write the letter.
Well, that too, but see if our lives are good to be intertwined.
Well, I mean, I guess the real question is, obviously gonna have to be moving to Zested because we couldn't stay in Oscar.
If we could stay here,
We could. I
it's
mean,
neutral.
It is. Unless you don't want to be king?
Oh, I mean, my brother and sister have been at that for a long time. I don't think I have a place there anymore.
You don't want to make a run at it?
Well, I think my odds are probably quite low.
Even with someone
mean-
like me by your side?
Oh. Oh. Well, when you put it that way. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, they've always been wanting to fight. I mean, I feel like my only purpose for being born was to make sure that they'd have something to fight for, and so they're after each other. So,
Well, look at it this way. If they're fighting each other, that's a one-on-one battle, isn't it?
then we could go in behind while they're not looking.
And then it's us two
Is
against
it
one
bad
of
that
them
my
and
sister
then one
said
of
that she
them.
was gonna come after me if I did that though? Is that?
Please.
She very much wanted my throat.
I can handle Artoria.
Can I? Is there any way to detect if there's like presence of like magic or persona? Is that a thing?
I mean, make an Arcana check.
I was waiting for a fuck.
Nope.
You have no idea.
I need to get those damn die.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you
Back to dice.
Okay. Just don't underestimate her. She's actually quite scary.
I can also be scary.
Is it bad of me to say I don't doubt that? Or is that like a compliment? I don't really...
It's a compliment.
Oh, okay. Got it. Yeah. Well, let's talk about all this serious stuff later. I don't want to... when I get serious, I don't usually have a lot of fun, so let's have some fun.
Okay. And you can. The rest of
Yippee.
you can dance on through the night if there is nothing left for you to all talk about, unless you want to.
I mean, we
can
didn't
go
establish
ahead
it,
and get
nor do
through
we
the
have
dance.
time. But, I mean, if we're just getting through the dance.
Just getting through the rest of the dancing, yes.
No.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're Gucci.
Then you're Gucci. You make it through the dance. Congratulations.
Okay.
You have danced the dance of life. The fire
Yeah.
festival starting to wind down. People still left over dancing, but the rest of you, being the party, make your way off the floor with the intention of calling it a night, or maybe not. Sharina says goodbye to you, Everif, and she says, "I'll see you tomorrow." And she begins heading off to her room
We
to
really
sleep.
discuss where to go, but yeah, bye. We'll find each other.
She kind of turns and looks at you and says, "I'll find you."
Oh.
See, there's that terrifying mark. Nice.
It's terrifying that you have as much luck with women as you do.
Are you next to me?
Cyrus just pops up with Faye.
It's fucking chills go down his spine. Oh, well, hey, what do you mean? I was just with Sharina.
Cyrus is just gonna pat him on the shoulder and be like, "Oh, buddy."
Flair like kind of spies the Avrith and Cyrus are talking. She's gonna like go over to like lean in close to Rinko and be like, "You wanna have a little fun?"
Yeah, what'd you have in mind?
How would you like to make kind of like a weapon out of me? You know, just spin me into the two of them. Mainly Avrith. Just Avrith. Just
All right,
like,
ready? She reaches out and grabs a hand.
spin,
Let it rip!
So, do I gotta make a check to not get hit by this?
Well, they're just twirling along the dance floor towards you.
Twirling, so they're just twirling.
Probably not paying attention.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's Rinko, like, based off how she threw Avref before.
I will say make a perception check at disadvantage.
Okay.
Because you aren't looking for them and they see you. So yeah, perception at disadvantage.
Okay. For both of us?
Okay, Avriv, you do not see them.
What about my passive perception, man? Come on.
No.
Come
Having a
on,
conversation.
Man. It's gotta be useful. It's gotta be useful for something.
12, you do not see them.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, so Flair, you go spinning like a Beyblade.
Beyblade.
smashing into them. Avrith, Cyrus, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my god.
I get the +3 from Flair.
Cyrus
I mean,
is
Flair's
still on.
also next to us.
Cyrus
I
is
get
still
a
on
12.
death's door, dude.
I get a 12 as well, I think.
Both
You
of you
get a
fall
12.
over.
How much damage? How much do I take?
Yeah, it's non-lethal.
Just one point of damage each. Yeah, 1 point of damage each.
Cyrus gets on his ass. I'm like, what did I do? I almost died once today. Actually,
Blair's gonna like
twice.
stand over them and be like, "Oh, didn't see you guys there." As she just like does the like secret handshake that her and Rinko have together. They're like, "Do-do-do-do-do," and she's like, "Oh, didn't see you."
Oops.
Oh, whoopsie.
That looked like it hurt.
Wow.
Yeah, it did.
Really clumsy on the dance floor tonight, Avarath. You better be careful.
Mm-hmm.
Cyrus is just gonna start shimmying away because he knows this is a target towards him, and he's just gonna like look to Faye to help him up a little bit.
Faye is standing there looking down. She like reaches down her hand to help you up.
And Cyrus is like, I don't want to have part of this.
I'm just gonna sit there and look up at them.
Blair's gonna like quickly throw her arms around Faye when she spots her and be like, "Faye, are you in one piece? Are you okay?" And like start doting on her and squeeze her little cheeks and be like, "You can be more careful."
I'm all right. I was paying attention.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, the stuff with the headmistress and Leo too. Are you okay? Did she hurt you? Or you?
That was crazy. That was like
crazy.
insane.
Just gonna look at Rinko. She told me all about it. Rin filled me all in. That was
What?
nuts.
Huh?
You guys did amazing.
Rin, you weren't supposed to say anything. Rinko just kind of holds up her hands. You know, sometimes that stuff just comes out. So sorry. And just she starts like walking away quickly.
Flair's gonna grab her wrist, be like, no, you here. And then she's gonna turn back to Faye and like do like a mime zip lip action and be like, "Don't worry, secret's safe with me."
So am I supposed to just be like the witness to this to make sure that you don't spill the beans?
Sure. Nothing. We're talking about nothing. Nothing happened. Anyway, are we having a sleepover again in Master's domain, or because if you ditched last time, or are we?
I didn't ditch. I just didn't make it there.
Sure.
Well,
What are our plans for the rest of the evening? Where's Sid?
He's slow dancing in the corner with Bernie still.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they're busy.
Yeah, he's probably like 30 feet, 40 feet away from you guys. He's just slow dancing with her.
Mm-hmm.
Like he can hear y'all, but he's not paying attention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in the moment. He's in love.
Cyrus,
He just leans his head over. No, I'm in trouble.
Cyrus' eyes will widen. He'll just be like, is that a joke or is that real?
His eyes dart to Avarith,
Well,
It's
and then
real.
back to Cyrus.
Yeah, he's looking at side. It's real. Yeah.
Oh,
he was
Avrith, what the fuck did you
complicit
do?
in
Well, I
Avarice
didn't.
trying to cheat
Well, no,
on
it kind of was. I
Sharina
didn't
with
cheat.
Ringo.
I
You're
didn't
cheating
do
on
it.
Sharina?
I didn't. No.
Listen, Avarice, you
Also,
don't even know
say
her
that so
name half the
loudly.
time.
What do you mean? I Sharina. I call her something else sometimes.
What do you call her? That one girl?
Princess. No.
Sure. Okay.
Listen,
Never heard you call her
we can't
It's always
call
girl,
like a
that one
princess's
girl.
name by the name in
Yeah.
public always.
You
That there was
could.
just question
I think
marks.
you'd be a little bit more respectful than that
okay.
girl.
I don't say
The
that,
other
girl.
girl.
That's not what I do.
Guys, can we stop arguing? I know the festival's kind of going down, but besides me saying the thing out loud, this is not looking great.
What's not looking great?
Look around us. People are staring at us, right, Dash?
People are staring at you guys. People are absolutely staring.
Scent is slowly shimmying away from you guys.
Cyrus is going to clap his hands and be like, so, I'm down to sleep over because we have a lot more to talk about, but I want to find my family and talk to them because I won't see them for a while, maybe. Okay.
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 Mhm.
Faye
well-
is gonna put his hand on Faye's shoulder. I'm glad you're safe. Please don't do anything stupid like that again. It was very reckless, but I very much appreciate it. If you die, I'll kill you, and you don't want that happening.
Thank you.
Yes,
And,
I'm sorry. I'm very, very, very much battered and bruised.
Okay.
Well, on that note of being battered and bruised, Cyrus, I sure hope I'll see you later.
You will.
Well, I mean, we could always just meet up tomorrow morning, right? Like, we have to have a sleepover tonight. I'm kind of tired myself.
Yeah.
I'd say sooner the better. I think I'd like to meet with Cyrus. How about after
I'm gonna
you-
start crawling away.
Okay, bye, Everett.
I'm starting to crawl while they're discussing this.
Flair's just gonna use her sash as a lasso.
Yeah.
Holy
You don't have
shit,
that.
dude.
No, it's not the chainsicle. It's just a sash.
Oh, it's just.
It's just the
oh,
sash,
God.
yeah.
Just a sash.
Gotcha. Yeah. Well, listen, you're turning away, talking to the fan. I'm just gonna crawl my way out of there.
Yeah.
Kind of hide between the people.
Oh my god.
Flair's just gonna be like, Cyrus, I think we should meet up before bed tonight.
Is this about the sword?
It is.
Look, I understand your concerns, but can this please wait till tomorrow?
I don't think it should. In your condition, in your state, and with what we know of it,
Look, I had the sword in my hand when we came back. There was nothing going on there. I didn't feel anything. We know it's magic. It's as dead as a doornail right now. I didn't.
all the more reason to hand it over while it's out of juice.
I think I'm okay to hold on to it.
See, your
We can-
hesitation is making me nervous.
I don't. There's no hesitation. It's called being tired.
So
Look.
tomorrow morning, you are making a deal with me right now that you will hand it over. Correct.
We can look at it
She
together.
puts out her hand. No, not look at it together. You relinquish the sword tomorrow, Cyrus.
And I need to ask you again. I understand your investment in the sword, but why does it have to be you?
Well, it could be any of us, really, but I have a better chance with Bahamut knowing about his sister and with Kinpin. But
And I
All
also
that
have
I know-
a good enough chance to be fine holding
Well-
onto the sword till we can look at it as a group.
no, Cyrus, we
Since-
know that in your hands, we've been told now, it is not good for you to hold on to.
I feel fine. Outside of the fact that I got knocked unconscious twice, I feel fine. The sword isn't posing
So-
a problem right now.
I will ask you once more, and
know,
let me
question
phrase
to-
this differently.
Sorry to interject real quick. Question
Yes.
dashing. Do I
Yes.
currently even know how to get Icebane?
I mean,
I know we
to like
we ha-
wield it, you know
to
you
wield
have to
it.
go into like a palace area to even
Okay.
see it.
Okay. But
Somewhere where
beyond that-
magic is present.
But beyond that, do I know that that is verbatim, like the fact that if I go somewhere where magic is present, I will be able to summon Icebane? Like, do I know that for certain, or is that an uncertain thing?
No, you know that. You know that you can do it. It's just like if you were holding like any other weapon. So like even the Dawn sword, like you can pull the Dawn sword, you can materialize it. It's in your proverbial inventory, so you have access to it.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I think I sort of gleaned that from like the fact that all the weapons sort of disappeared.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sure. I just wanted to be certain if there was like
Okay.
any sort of like specific weirdness
specific
to it.
Right. No, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, since it was just there, it just kind of turned back into like the sword I was wielding like normally
Right.
for the tournament. It was like, okay, I have it, but do I have it or do I know how to get it?
Mm-hmm.
This was like really like the question.
Yeah. No, it's you know you have possession.
Okay. You can continue for that, Flair. Sorry to interrupt.
Okay. Fine. Sorry.
You need a sec for your hiccups?
Yeah, let me just drink.
Yep.
Maybe okay. I ate some egg, so it's
Egg.
so it's like egg, fish, chicken.
Oh
Always.
jeez. Oh
Triggers.
jeez.
I don't know why. Yeah. So Flair gets in a bit closer, and she's like, "So let me reiterate this in a different way, and just to be clear, once more, this is you saying you will not relinquish the sword, correct? Or will you give the sword to me tomorrow, after we've rested?"
Cyrus is gonna lean down a little bit more, kind of like towards your face a little bit more.
I got a glimpse of what this sword can really do. When I was coming out of the palace, I wasn't there. I wasn't back in the arena immediately. I met my previous self. I met Silas. He told me what this sword can do. Now, there's two things I want to say. One, I know it's Leo, but he said so long as I'm not attuned to it, I'll be fine. And so far in my hands, it's fine. Two, in Leo's hands, somebody who it was given to, we saw what it did. We saw how it corrupted him and it amplified his wickedest desires even more. Silas told me himself that with that sword in his hand, him being attuned to it, he felt like he could get whatever he wanted. It's fine now, but if it leaves my hands, we don't know what it could do. I'm saying this not out of a desire to keep the sword for myself. I'm saying this out of safety and concern for anybody else, because we just don't know.
You just told me everything I need to know, which is your past self, your supposed reincarnation, which Leo said this sword holds memories, did terrible things with this sword. Sho is convinced that someone who holds both swords will do terrible things again with it. Suddenly it seems like the past is repeating itself. Doesn't it start to seem a little bit familiar to you?
Do you really think so little of me?
I don't think little of you, Cyrus. I may not be able to fully trust you yet, but I don't think little of you. I think that something is happening here, and
Nothing's
we might not
happening.
be able to ignore it.
Nothing is happening. I'm being as honest with you as possible right now. This is me. 100%.
I believe that you believe that. But you've already told me that you were shown memories and spoke to your past self. That tells me that this sword was able to give you that. Leo said that it holds memories. He was giving you memories.
We
I
don't
am
know if the
hazarding
sword
again
was
as
the
to
reason
why.
that even fucking happened. You're jumping in You're leaping in some logic there. Yes, I got glimpses of a shared past that Leo and I both had of the sword's history, but I have a connection to Silas, whether I wanted it or not. These events might have just procced that connection to strengthen. I didn't have Icebeam in my hands when I was talking with him. It was just me. Black Void, Silas was there. This bright light that seemed like he was walking an eternal blizzard. And I didn't even tell him everything. I just told him I'd keep somebody safe. That's
Who's
it.
that exactly?
What do you think?
For argument's sake, why don't you just tell me?
Well, if you don't trust me, I don't think I have to tell you. We'll look at the sword as a group tomorrow. And Cyrus is gonna start to lean back out. And he's just gonna start to jam away. Looking for
Flair's going to
Stanley.
take a very heavy inhale and like lean back and look to Rinko and be like, we may have an issue.
All right.
Avref, was that insight check on Cyrus? I saw that roll.
No.
No, it wasn't.
Okay. Cool.
It was on scent.
Yes, it was. It was on scent. Absolutely
Yeah.
was. All right.
Yes. Fuck.
Yep. All right. So. Avrif,
Yep.
you are crab walking away. You decided you wanted to, as you were overhearing this sort of conversation as you were crawling through the crowd, you did insight into Faye. She did look tad concerned over the conversation between Flair and Cyrus. What are you doing? As Cyrus sort of pulls
He's going
back.
to his family, he said.
Yes. He's gonna take a look for Ionos and maybe his mom and dad if they're like close around. If not, he'll probably just kind of linger. Should I do a perception check for that dashing?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
He'll stand back up.
Okay.
Finally.
I don't see shit.
You don't see shit.
Cool. So just kind of shrug and he'll linger around.
Kind of dust himself off and just. Okay. Well, actually, does anyone see me walk away? Can I just appear behind?
Like who? Who do you want to appear behind?
So I'll just appear behind Flair. Just
Okay, yeah, Flair.
Yeah.
You pull back and you say that's a Rinko, and you begin to take a step, and you just bounce into Avrif.
No, what the fuck?
Hey, so besides all not having to sleep over anymore, where are we all going?
Well, who knows? We might all be doomed. No idea. I'm just kinda. I guess I should check on my brother at some point, but I'm
Yeah.
kind of open. What are you thinking?
I mean, threat neutralized, yes and no, per se. Also, actually, you know what? Let's just get out of the middle here. I think we should just not be here anymore.
Get
Let's
out
just,
of the middle.
yeah, let's get out of the middle.
She's gonna like.
Is Cyrus walking away?
He's
No,
lingering.
Cyrus is there. He's just there.
Yeah.
Like he's like probably
Yeah.
standing like a little bit behind Faye, like not too far off.
Are you?
Like he stepped
Going-
away from like the close conversation that he and Flair were having, and he kind of like
Yeah.
turned around, looked around, and shrugged his shoulders, and just kind of was like,
Gotcha.
"No, might as well just stay."
Are you? Are we just sleeping where we usually sleep then? I still feel like we should be buddies, just in case.
Probably.
If not a sleepover or something.
You
I'd
and I
like to
share a
have
room.
sleepover.
That's true. Okay. So Scent will probably do Scent things. You
Faye kind of laughs and
Yes.
says, "Looks like Sen's gonna have a sleepover too."
sleep over.
I heard that.
Yeah. Oh, God, you know, him in those ears, man. I swear. Oh. Well, I agree with Cyrus. Maybe we just take tonight, and actually relax. We just went through a lot, and specifically. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Can Flair insight check Avarith?
Sure.
What of?
Is he looking? Is he thinking thoughts? Is he thinking plans? Is he?
Go
is
ahead
he
and
just
insight him
acting?
if you want.
Oh.
Sure.
Damn it! What the fuck are these rolls?
No.
Seriously. Never
So
mind.
middle of the road. So
middle of the road, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
middle of
he
the-
looks genuinely exhausted. He did just fight Leo twice now.
Mhm.
Really?
Yeah, he doesn't look like he has any master plan on his face. I don't know.
Yeah, no, you're good.
That's what you were
great.
searching for.
Great explanation. Good explanation.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, overall, whoever wants to stay in the domain might be safer, and I think that'll be that. I have one thing to check up on, and that's it. I just want to make sure someone's okay.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go back to like the
Sorry,
festival's
just
like
a quick
over
second
now.
if I'm missing anything. There was a bug in my ceiling, so sorry.
Oh,
All good.
no,
All good. All good.
Nothing missed.
Yeah, no, you're good.
The festival's like kind of closing.
Winding down. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Flair's gonna be like, well, I'll probably head back to Masters. Rin, Faye, do you want to go? You know, bake cookies, make a pillow fort, read definitely not Rinko's books. We can try mine. How's that?
Faye kind of nods and she looks over at Cyrus and takes a deep breath and then turns back to you, Flair, and says, Yeah. I'll go.
Wait. Not to wait. Am I allowed to inside check again on
You may.
on Faye? Okay.
You
Can she
can.
inside check that
Yes.
of looking at? Okay. Yeah. Cool. What the? Come on, rolls. Going over 10 again.
I mean, your total is over 10 at the very least, so that's nice. Faye looks unsure. She looks a little concerned, but you can't read too deeply into it.
Okay. Okay. She's gonna put a pin in that.
Okay.
And then she'll be like, Avarith, are you coming, or we'll meet you later?
I'll be right behind you guys.
Okay. As long as you all keep safe, all right? Don't get into any mischief.
Yeah.
You know. No harems.
It's Avaraf.
What is? Okay, guys, hold on now. Rinko, what did you say to them?
I didn't say nothing,
Oh, I
and
saw that.
Rinko
I
starts
don't say-
walking away.
What do you mean saw the whole
It's
thing? I
what
just wanted to
hasn't
say
been
hi
said,
to
buddy.
Rinko. Listen, I haven't been able to speak to her for a while. What's wrong with me? Making sure someone's okay.
I'll be honest, I thought he just wanted to dance with me, and then, you know.
Oh my god.
I'm still here.
Where
He's
did
like
you come
40
from?
feet away from y'all. He's not far.
Yeah.
I was
Oh,
about
I thought you
to
snuck up,
say,
bro.
No, he's not far.
As Avarith is blabbering, Flair's gonna walk over to Scent, but like he's kind of there. So she's gonna be like, are you coming for a sleepover? Or are you gonna have a sleepover to Scent? If
Bernie
you're more than welcome.
says he's having a sleepover.
I'm having a sleepover.
He's having a
Kids,
sleepover.
Have fun. And she'll like tap them and be like, let's go. And then yeah, leave Avarith blabbering in the corner.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, guys, it's not what it.
Faye turns to you, Avarith, and she says, Avi,
Yeah.
I'll see you tomorrow.
What? Is
It's
that
improving.
disappointment I heard?
No.
Okay. Wait, tomorrow? Where are you going?
She's going with
Going with them.
Flair.
Oh. Well, maybe I'll see you tonight.
Maybe not. I think you should probably stick with Cyrus, if you guys are gonna,
You don't
spend the
want
night
bedtime
in your own
story.
rooms.
Yeah, that's not horrible. Actually, I don't think I've slept in my bed in quite some time.
Yeah.
All right. Break.
All right. And so you do. For brevity's sake, Avarif, Cyrus, is there anything else you would like to do tonight?
As far as Cyrus is aware, he wants to pass the fuck out.
Okay.
But if like Avaref wants to like talk with him on the way over to the room or like drag him somewhere, like Cyrus.
He's gonna walk you pretty much to the intersection of where our room would be, and then he's gonna head off in, I believe, the opposite direction for a quick second. So he'll walk up, and I'll see you in the room in a bed. I'll make sure on something really quickly, and then I'll head right back over.
Okay. I know we took care of Leo. Just be careful, bud.
Yeah. Hopefully.
All right.
Cyrus will wander into the room and he'll start getting ready to lay in bed.
Go to bed. Excellent. What are you doing, Avarif?
I'm going to Gage's room.
Go into Gage's room. You go to Gage's room. Knock, knock, knock.
Is he
Open the
sleeping?
door. He's there. It looks
He is
like
there?
looks like he was reading a book.
Oh. Did he open the door or did I open the door?
He opened the door. He's
Okay.
reading the book while he's opening the door.
Ah. Hello?
Ah, Master Avarif. I was just reading up on some sex
Oh,
ed for
please
dummies.
Don't tell me. Yep, okay. I shouldn't have wished that into the world. Okay.
I'm trying to, educate myself so I can educate you.
How much older is Gage than me? Or is he younger?
He's like the same age.
Same age?
Yeah.
Gage, we are the same age, like
We are.
we don't need to. Okay. You look better though. I mean, do you feel better? Did you take some rest, a nap, anything?
Oh, I rested plenty.
Okay. Good. I just want to make sure you're better.
Yes, quite so. Thank you for your concern, Master Avarif. Is that why you
yeah.
stopped by on this fine evening?
Mainly, yeah.
Sticks his head out the door and he looks left and right. Doesn't look like you have brought any proclivities to my door.
What does that mean? Why does everyone think that? Okay, no. I'm gonna go to my room. Just make sure no one comes in or out of it, if you can.
Of course.
Cool.
I'm on it.
I just have a feeling.
All right. I'll keep an eye out. All right. So you are making your way to your room and you are going to sleep, presumably, both of you.
I would assume he's already probably asleep.
I mean, Cyrus is tired, but he might, I
Yeah.
mean, depending on how long of a conversation, how far it was to get to Gage's room, he might still be like
Not-
awake. But like,
Not very far.
yeah,
yeah.
he's probably like, he probably just finished like getting comfy and tucking himself in. But he'll be like, when you come in, like, oh, that's fast.
Yeah, just quick.
Yeah. All right. Well, get some rest. We both earned it.
All right. Honk shoot me. Sen,
Aye.
hello. You are heading back to your room, Bernie's room. Which one are you going to?
I'm having a sleepover. I don't know what I'm doing. What's up, Sage?
Oh no, sorry, I was sneezing.
Oh,
Oh,
That's why I muted because I would get sneeze.
you're good.
I'm having a sleepover. I don't know. What does Bernie want from me?
All right. Well, you head off back to your room. If you wish for anything to occur on this night, it
It can.
absolutely happens.
I'm going to fuck to bed, dude. I don't know what's going on.
Roll for performance.
I ain't. No.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Not saying.
No, you can go to sleep. Yeah, you can for sure go to sleep. You roll over to go to sleep and she's just like laying there and she's like, I'm gonna have to make the first move, aren't I, Sen?
What do you mean?
Have a good night.
Whoa.
That's just gonna flick the lights, like the lights off, blow out the candle, whatever the fuck, and just like, I don't know what's
Yeah.
going on.
I'm just here for a sleepover.
I don't understand.
And you
Oh,
can
you
go to
young
sleep.
boy.
Oh.
Flair,
Yeah.
hello. You
What's
head
up?
back. You head back to your room. You make some cookies. You read some fun books that aren't boring history
Explain what
books.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely. Anything else you'd like to do tonight?
She's gonna be like once they're settled in the pillow fort.
Mm-hmm.
Is Faye hanging out with them? She's bonding. She's spending time.
Yeah, for sure.
Like once they're settled down with like some cookies and cupcakes and stuff. Is Dane there? Is Dane around?
He is not there.
He's not there.
I mean, if you wanna find him, for sure you can.
Oh, okay. Flair's gonna ask Rinko. She's gonna be like, the last you saw of Dane, was he back here or did he go into the city? Like, where is he?
Oh, he's in his own room right now.
Oh, like upstairs?
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. No, that's cool. As long as he's safe, you know? We can
Yeah, I
have
think-
some girl time.
I think he said he wanted to read some more history books, so
Okay.
might be just reading boring shit.
It's so dull. But,
Very dry.
Faye, is it okay if I ask you something?
She kind of stiffens up with like a cookie in her mouth, and she like slowly turns to you. It depends on what you're about to ask me.
You, is everything okay with you? You look
I'm-
really nervous about stuff with Cyrus and...
What do you mean? Like nervous? Like how?
Like, maybe when I was talking to him about the sword stuff? Is there anything you'd know about it? You looked a little uneasy.
Make a persuasion check.
Ooh.
Persuasion! Wait, can I later in a little thicker?
Go for it. What do you want to say? Yeah.
She can be like, oh, can she inside check first too? To see if she's shifting, or is it already?
Oh yeah. I mean, persuasion is because of the.
All right, cool. All right, yeah. She's gonna be like, she's gonna like, kind of try to gently like place her hand on Faye's and be like, it's okay if you're nervous, if there's something wrong. I want to actually help Cyrus. I don't know if he's in his right mind at the moment. So if there's anything you can tell me, I promise I just want to help. Okay.
Okay. Make your persuasion.
Okay. That's not okay.
Oh,
shit.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Okay.
Faye
Queen.
bites the cookie in half and slowly chews it, and she swallows, and she looks at you and she says, have you ever okay, have you ever fallen in love with somebody and then wronged them really, really bad, and then you're just afraid to confront them because you don't know how they're going to react from seeing you again?
Well, that's quite specific. So I can't say me personally I have. But I can understand that must be really hard. And maybe
Like-
scary.
You know, going so far as to like, you know, tricking them about, you know, having a child with another woman, and then, you know, maybe getting them killed unintentionally.
Oh. Well, I haven't personally been through that, but that would be very, I imagine, difficult. Yeah, of course, I would absolutely be concerned about how that person would react to finding that information out. If they, but I'm sure whatever it is, it's nothing that we couldn't handle. Is it this something to do with Cyrus's?
Well, not Cyrus. No, not Cyrus. Well, maybe Cyrus, Silas.
Silas?
Silas and I. We sort of. We were together for a long time.
Oh.
Like together. Together.
I see.
Ringo
Silas.
spits out her teeth. Like, excuse me?
Flair's just going through the stages of grief almost. You can see them on her face. She's like, what? No. Whoa. Oh my God. And then no. And she's like, oh. We're talking about Silas as in
Silas,
of legend.
hero. Yeah.
I see. Well, I mean, I shouldn't be surprised. You have abilities with the time and space and such things, so I just am surprised that you're okay. So he was your partner, and you think he's coming back? He's around?
I guess I might be just worried over nothing. I just wasn't sure about Icebane because, that was his sword. That was his baby next to the Dawn sword. He cared a lot about that sword, and it really, it really made him strong. Really, really strong, so.
No kidding. Did it?
I just, I didn't want, I told Avi, don't let him have it. And, I was afraid that if he got it, that, we would lose Cyrus and Silas would take over.
Okay.
And I even asked Avi, who's there? And he doesn't know if it's actually Cyrus in there or if we're already dealing with Silas.
I see. So now that's something you told Avrith, which is why I guess he was also trying so desperately to get it off Cyrus.
But I don't even know if that's how it works. I don't know if he needs to just hold on to it for length of time or if it's instantaneous or how any of it works. I don't know. So I can't even say that that's really the truth.
How long after he got Icebane did he seemingly start to draw power from it? Because
well, I mean,
what was he able to do with it?
Right after he got the sword, grandmother and I, we went back to Castel, and then he became king, and then we defeated Shinami, within the next few years, and then we founded the country, and it went quick. It was 20-ish, 30 years that he held it, maybe more.
Okay, but pretty much
there's a lot of
after
fighting.
He got the sword was when it started to shift pretty quickly. He went back to Castel, and then
I mean, it was not even a month after we got back to Castel that he became the king.
Okay, had he ever been a king before? Or held
No,
any
no.
title?
Well, I mean, his mother was the Pontifex.
Yeah, okay. Right. That seems to be a pretty drastic shift. Okay. So maybe we're working within about a month now to I'd say
Theoretically,
if we're
I
being
mean,
generous.
I don't know. I was a different person then, and like, things were different, and I watch it a lot, and I still can't really tell sometimes.
What do you mean you were a different person?
Time changes people. And I'm always learning, and I'm always changing.
What would that have to do with the sword and changing him, though?
Well,
You've changed.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I've changed since then, so, stands to reason that somebody else might be able to change if they're holding, something powerful or not powerful. I mean, he could have been that way to begin with. I don't know.
I mean,
It's possible.
he kind of, Flair's gonna like shrug a little. He kind of still seems like, if shows to be believed, this Cyrus still seems to cling to power pretty closely. I mean, he will not let go of that sword. I mean, he's friends with Leo, and it's always,
Well, let's just see what happens tomorrow. And I mean, if it comes to it, we can I don't know. I don't want to hurt him, and I don't want to see him hurt, and
it's okay.
I don't want this to break anybody up or ruin friendships or
That's exactly what we're trying to do here, is we're trying to make sure that Cyrus stays Cyrus and doesn't become something else, Like, even in Silas's case, maybe it was like with Leo, maybe there's a part of him that wants this power and he just can't let it go, and this sword will amplify that or something. We don't know, but all we do know for now is that we will do our best to try to ensure that he will stay safe, that he will be okay, and to get this sword away from him and to preserve him as he is. Okay? We can do this. It's gonna be okay. No one's gonna get hurt. We won't do anything to hurt him.
okay.
I promise you.
All right.
I'll even, if it comes down to it and Avarith has to hold him down a little bit while we take it off him, if it's starting to get a little crazy, then, I'll make sure the big lug doesn't crush him. Or,
All right.
He'll be okay. I know Avarith restraint with some things, not with his dating life, or food, but I know Avarith would never hurt him if it came down to that. So, it'll all be okay, I promise. But is there anything else that you can tell me?
Not right now. I think I'm just gonna call it a night.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you for trusting me with that, Faye.
Okay. And she grabs a blanket, rolls over, and goes to bed.
Flair's just gonna gently pat her to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And just kind of chat quietly to Rinko for a bit, and then they're also gonna grab a blanket and roll over and snooze.
All
No fort.
righty then. You all go to sleep. You will all level up to 9.
And take a long rest, right?
And take a long rest.
Whew.
Before we do any of the level ups, we are almost at the end of the game, so we're just gonna finish and then we can do the levels up. Avrith and Cyrus.
Yeah.
Fairly early in the morning, there is knock, 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 knock on your door.
I'll
Sorry.
kind of jolt up and ask who it is.
And Cyrus will groggily get up and he'll just be like,
Stepping out of rolling out from under your bed, Avrith.
Oh my god.
He's Gage, and he does like a push up to get up off the ground, and he walks over to the door, and he leans in towards the door, and he turns to you and nods, and he says, "You want me to answer it?"
Who is it?
It seems like it is Ziore.
Ooh.
Context, who the fuck is that again?
That
My
is
older
Sen's
sister.
That is also
Oh.
Show's advisor.
Whoa.
Or aide. I'm sorry, it's Show's aide.
Cyrus, you okay with that?
I mean, sure.
I'll
I mean,
step outside real quick.
just let her in. It's fine. We don't know what she wants. Just she can come in. It's fine. We're decent.
Go ahead.
Okay. Gage opens the door and says, Miss Ziore, please come right in. And she's, all right. And she takes a step in and she sees you. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I wake both of you up?
It's
Call it
okay.
a good alarm clock.
Well,
We need to get up anyways.
glad both of you are up and decent. Show is requesting to see both of you this morning.
Both of us.
Both of you.
Cyrus is gonna turn to Avrith.
What do we do?
Well, can't say no to the man of the house, so.
Oh, sorry, he said, "What did we do?" Not what do we do?
Oh, what did we do? Oh,
Yeah, he just turns. He's like,
What did we do?
Oh, you guys didn't do anything. Show is just, well, Show, and he's requesting to see both of you this morning. Ionis is already there.
Well, if Ionis is there, then it's
"Yeah, all right, we'll be there.
Thank you.
thank you.
And she leaves.
Oh, and Cyrus will start to get out from underneath the covers more properly.
Mhm.
He'll start to groggily get up, like, guess you got a first stop before we go to Kin's domain and catch up with everybody.
Yes, the new restaurant underground. Yes, of course.
Wait, restaurant
right.
underground? What are you talking about?
Yeah. She didn't leave the room yet, did she?
She's gone, yeah.
Oh, never mind. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what Cyrus is saying.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
thought
yeah.
you were saying
Yeah.
that in front of him.
No,
I was
he's not
like,
saying it
oh,
like-
No.
Oh, well, no, she left. She's left.
Yeah, she's gone.
And it's not like he's yelling this. It's just like,
Yeah.
conversational, door closed. He's just like,
Right.
this is our game plan.
Yeah. Indeed, it is.
Best not to keep the man waiting.
Well, then they're one of close to each other, so it's not horrible.
At least it's not Show by himself. That would be vastly more scary. At least my sister's there too.
Yeah.
All right. So, you get dressed and you are heading out?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You
Avrith's
head off.
not gonna do anything to break off, is he?
No.
Okay.
he's going to show.
Okay,
he's
cool,
just
we're
gonna
going
nod
together.
to Gage and then yeah.
All right.
He knows this. He knows the spick.
So you head off, you enter Show's office, knock, 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 and it opens up. Ziore says, thank you for coming all this way. I was just letting him know that you were on your way.
Of course, best not to leave the president waiting. Isn't that right, Avrith?
Of course.
And you walk in, and Ionos is sitting at one of the chairs across from Show's desk. Show is sitting at his desk doing paperwork per Show, usually. And Ionos turns and looks and says, "Oh, good morning, both of you."
Good morning.
Morning.
Ziore walks over and coffee, tea.
Coffee? Sure, thank you.
And she pours a cup. She pours a cup for you, also,
Fine
Everett.
for now. Oh, well,
She hands it to you.
thanks.
Sho stops writing and he puts his pen down and he says, thank you both for coming so quickly. I appreciate it.
Of course.
Now that the Fire Festival is over and we are now officially on a break week, we need to get jumping onto the Founders Day Festival at the end of this month.
Yes. Question about that. Whose decision was it to have it be held in the High Forest?
Yes, well, that was a specific request from the headmistress per her guest for the festival.
Who's her guest?
I was just getting to that.
I have a guess.
Get it? Guest.
I'm interested to know your inclination towards this, Avarif. However, what I need you both to do this morning, and probably most of this afternoon, as it might take you that long, I need you to go to the festival site, into the forest, and make sure that it is safe enough to begin preparations for the festival. We have no choice in this matter. There is no denial. There is no way to say that it is too dangerous. We will make it safe.
Are you saying there's no chance because the headmistress says it so?
Quite. She has made it abundantly clear that this is the location and we are to review it. And he makes air quotes with his hands.
I see. So a plan that
Our
we're about
hands
to
are-
walk into and see what happens.
Our hands are quite literally tied.
Yes. I'm glad that you understand your position in this. Now, I've chosen you both because you are both of our squires and you would make the best possible candidates to go and review the surroundings for its safety.
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 Put
Mm-mm.
these, yes.
Make sure everything's quote unquote safe, and Cyrus is just doing physical air quotes.
Quite. And if it is unsafe, you are to
Make
deem
it
it
safe.
safe.
So whether or not it is to be safe under any circumstances.
There is a lot
is-
that goes on in the forest
We're aware.
between wild animals and, you know, the random miscreants that you might find along the path. You are to dispose of any and all things that would harm our students and make sure that those who are taking part in the festival committee are able to do their jobs effectively.
And this has to be done basically today.
I would like it done today, yes. The headmistress is requesting that it be done today. Yes.
There
Understood.
could be at any time today.
Considering it's the High Forest, we probably should do it sooner rather than later. Unfortunately.
Right. Right.
If you want to do it later today, that is your prerogative. Just make sure it is done today and report back to me by the end of day today.
Understood. And who is the guest? You never got to saying that.
I don't know her well. I don't know if either of you know her well, from where you're from. Her name is, well, I suppose her official title is the Mystic of Azatar. It is Madame Ophelia.
Upon hearing
Oh,
that, a chill
not
goes
who I
down
thought.
Cyrus's back. He kind of stiffens for a brief second. He's like, "Got it. Great."
A esteemed guest for such an event.
Indeed. She has requested to meet with the headmistress as part of the teaching roles within OSCA. She is one of the leaders of choosing the professors at this academy, and she wishes to send more OSCAN teachers, and I have to say that I back this decision, and my father agreed. It is always nice to have more OSCAN representation in teaching our students. And she's making a presentation to the headmistress, and the headmistress is trying to bend over backwards to accommodate all of Ophelia's requests, and so we shall.
Understood.
Sounds good
And
enough.
I agree. More diversity for the school is best for everybody, especially for those who come from their own country.
Anything
is
else? Any questions?
Avref, anything for you? I think our job was pretty
clear.
clear, yeah.
And would
good.
you like it to just be us two?
No. You can take anybody you like.
Yes, I mean, it
Wonderful.
is dangerous in the high forest. Best not to just go on our own, right, Avref? And he's just gonna kind of like nudge you, like very slightly, like his elbow.
Right, of course. I just wanted to make sure we were allowed.
All right.
All right.
Well, is there anything else you had for us, or is that it, sir?
That'll be all.
Excellent. Thank you, President, Madam Vice President. We'll get to it.
Dashing.
All right. Yes. Right quick.
It was my
No. No.
No, sorry. Like, Zane had spoken up for a second and
Oh
said
my
dashing, and I
God.
was waiting for him to speak up again because you started talking at the same time, so that's why I didn't say anything.
Oh,
Yeah, I heard you go dashing, and then dashing started talking, and so I thought you had to ask him something.
yeah. Do you see your messages?
Yeah, hang on. Let me see. I will get you that information after session because it'll take me a couple seconds to find it in my notes.
Okay. Are we gonna end game right here?
Yeah, we're basically ending it.
Okay, can we end game before I leave then?
Yeah.
Okay.
We absolutely can. Yeah. So before you leave, that's where we'll end the game tonight.
Cool.
All right. Good job. You survived. You go ahead, everybody. You can level up to 9 now officially.
Level 9.